keys.
Okay.
We're going after the axe right now, right?
No, you're
we
not
already
going
got the axe. We're going for the prisoners.
We have the axe.
Mhm.
Did we get the axe last time?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we're getting the other Whisperstalker.
How did we do that? What was that again? I don't even remember doing that.
We bought it.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
somehow
right.
managed to barter without anyone dying.
Oh yeah, and we lied and everything. Yeah, I totally remember now.
Crastar would probably ready his bow at
I will open the door.
Okay. Who's opening it?
Fafnir.
Fafnir. Could you make a perception smelling test for me, please?
Oh, I'm great at these.
Nothing.
Uh,
That works.
Fafnir has a really stuffy nose.
Yeah, he does.
his allergies started acting up because of the cactus out here. The cacti, I'm sorry.
Damn those cacti. Gotta put the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Done! Okay. You open the very squeaky door. Makes a very loud, rusty sounding kind of screaking noise as you slowly open it. To see a room full of these strange... So the room itself is 11 or 12 feet tall, so it's pretty big for what it is. Essentially a very large trailer. You could think of it as that. There's a bunch of about 6 foot tall wooden pillars. Each of these circles is a strange wooden pillar that only goes halfway up to the roof. You can see laid out on these 4 metal tables are men and women of various races, all chained down to them and in various degrees of being horribly tortured. They're all soaked in blood, and there's blood dripping down onto the floor, which is completely coated. It's just red, and as soon as you open the door, everyone gets a very strong smell of iron. They obviously do not care to clean this room up from just years and years of blood just being drenching these floors over and over and over again. The whole floor and most of the walls are covered in it. It's just the whole place is a red and rusty mess. Back in the corner, you see 2 cages, one of which still has what you assume is the 5th Whisperstalker, who just lucked out because there were only 4 tables available. So you're assuming as soon as one of them perished, he'd probably be the next one up. And a single orc is just... actually, he'd be right here at the moment. You see him, he's talking to the character in this corner. I guess I could angle him that way, couldn't I? Because I can do diagonals. Great. He's saying to him as you're opening the door, "Just tell me who the Whisperer is here. All your pain, all your suffering will end. That's all I need to know."
Crastar would probably charge in with his bow drawn, and he's going to try to get his attention and roll an intimidation and say, "Stop where you are."
He turns around and straightens up his 8'5" form, pure muscle, looks down at you slightly and says, "Who the hell are you?"
Hold on one second.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm gonna assume that I'm in stealth because I rolled stealth and
Oh, did you roll it? Okay, yeah.
It's a 20. So
Ninja. Oh, I didn't mean to put whatever.
What race is he? Can we tell? Is he an ogre or an orc?
Definitely an orc. Very tall orc. Krasdar rushes in and stands there. I imagine him in T-pose right now, just standing there awkwardly.
How's he gonna start dialogue and then say, "Hold on"?
I don't know.
I'm sorry about that. My wife is going to... Okay, so I have 4 stunt points.
You failed.
Oh, I failed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Crastar says, If you move, we'll kill you.
Crustar's got a rusky voice.
Then turns back around. Talks to that same prisoner. These friends of yours. Just ignoring you guys. Very rude.
I'm tired of this shit. So see this guy's that right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't get ignored.
Wow,
On him,
that's
so
kind of neat.
What's he need to do?
that's a crate he rolls with Willfire Faith. So yeah, he fails.
Mm-hmm.
He gets no attack. He gets a minor, no major. Killing guys, he's immobile.
Press
Well,
or let loose arrow.
No, you roll initiative and then you let loose an arrow on your turn. Only one person gets to surprise him.
Man, I'm so impressed by the GIF. Y'all are just shaking that off.
Oh my god. Hold on. I didn't get to use my initiative. There we
That's
go.
crazy. It's fucking dope. Yeah, I spent a lot of time finding that one. So hopefully somebody gets an attack before he does because he's down right now. So
I don't really do attack, but
yeah, I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the people who are useful.
just making sure we're clear.
I mean, you guys can actually really fuck this dude up before he gets a turn. Honestly,
He's gonna make it.
I wouldn't say that.
Is that everyone?
Yeah, do I still get a turn, or do I use mine?
No,
Oh.
you're in order.
Okay.
Zenek.
What was my go?
Yep.
I'm gonna just try to sneak in through the door and post up like over here.
Everybody over there takes it. By the way,
Everybody
I don't know if you want.
does what?
Whoever's still alive over there, I guess the guy in the top right corner, the left corner,
Uh-huh.
he would need to roll too.
He gets hit?
Yeah, he gets hit.
Why?
Can I hit here?
Oh, is it even allies to get hit by it as well?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, this is how mage magic works.
All 5 of them.
Sorry, guys. I do what's necessary.
Does it do any damage?
1d6 plus willpower. I think my willpower is 3. Let me double check that.
You
Kill
kill them all?
any of them. That costs us gold.
Business. Willpower is 3. Yeah.
What do you
1d6
mean
plus 3.
business? Our business is to keep them alive. How is that a response?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. We're rolling their damage. One second.
This is Lidus's meta. He's turning into the type that doesn't really care who he damages.
Oh my god! Oh, I forgot
Perfect.
to say. That's better. So 4.
1D. Yeah, that doesn't
Horrible
even matter.
roll, Jesus. My goal is just to knock everybody out so you guys can do the thing you do.
Sweet.
Kill shit. Yep, Zick, do your thing.
Okay. All 5 of them start violently. Well, the 4 on the table start violently convulsing. They're either dying or very close to dying.
It happens.
And he'll take his 4 damage, and you can watch his health bar do nothing.
Oh, wonderful.
Now it's Zenek's turn.
Yeah, I just snuck in. I'm just gonna wait a turn.
Okay. Holding. Nick. Nick.
Like Candle.
I don't know if he's ever officially gotten in here.
Illuminated wax figure.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
We can now.
Sorry, my thing was on mute. I was talking that whole time.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I
So
use Desecrate?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Unstun them.
I'm gonna charge him.
They're not stunned. I used the wrong spell.
Oh, what does Desecrate do?
As long as they stay in that area, they take the 1d6 damage every round.
Oh my god.
Until I turn it off.
Oh, did you turn it off?
I have not.
Oh, well, you're gonna want to because you're gonna kill all 5 of them pretty quick. Okay. What you doing
Well, I
up
know
close?
what I'm gonna do next.
I'm just gonna attack with my sword. I charged him, so it's a +1 to this
I'm
roll.
used to you getting close. This is weird.
Oh, I didn't mean to aim. So
Or-
minus. Don't forget that. But also +1 because I charged.
11. Nope, not high enough.
Damn. All right. Well, that's all I got.
Why did I use that?
He deflects it with his heavy shield. He's got a heavy shield and a great axe he's wielding in one hand.
Oh, I know why I
I'm
can't
assuming I'm
kill
not
him.
stealthy.
So you
All right.
moved and you acted and Lightus.
I'll deactivate that spell. It's fine.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Good call on that. It hurts my feelings a little bit.
That's a shitty roll.
I'll tell you what I will do though. Can I activate my blood here? Whoa, that's
Oh
cool.
god.
Yeah,
Bring her back.
Suddenly a witch
soon.
pops up.
Ooh.
Missed. Nope. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed. 11,
That's a
12.
miss?
Nope. I hit.
Yeah, 18.
Say, you got wait.
Woo! Okay, so this
And
is.
you have four spells.
Okay. 2d6 plus willpower penetrating. Target is not prone, just enemies, it says. So.
Okay.
And I go back over here, and I'm going to do
Doesn't he have to make a willpower check or something?
He has to make a something check.
willpower 2d6 willpower burning. This one. Why do I not know my spells today, dude?
I don't know.
You usually have
No,
this.
Constitution, stamina.
Oh, that one. Okay,
Or-
fine.
Of course, he passes it.
And how many points do I have?
4.
You have 4.
This is damage on a miss.
He's a saving throw. It's not a miss, right?
Well, he succeeded at it, so it doesn't do any damage.
Oh. Yes, 1d6 plus intelligence.
Okay, so you can roll that.
That was
Penetrating?
no. I don't.
He does-
Oh.
He does not get knocked prone, though, huh?
No, he does not get knocked prone. Which one did I use? I mean, why am I having a bad day today? Like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing all of a sudden. He's 6 plus intelligence, 5.
Just got your finger up your butt. It's okay.
I
I
wish
know
it'd be
my
more
spells.
enjoyable.
Awkward. 6.
God damn it. I'm done, dude. I'm going home.
You are home, probably.
Fuck!
Are
It
you
just gets
moving?
worse. Yeah, I'm going to use my spell, my stun point still.
This is some OP shit going on.
Shit, yeah, I'm gonna do an extra 1d. Yeah, 9 bitches. That's
All
it.
penetrating. Bitches.
You are.
Why do I not have that? Oh, I did have a set. God damn it! I'm done, dude. I'm going on. I'm done. I'm done.
Are you moving at all?
Where am I in reference to?
Are you also taking damage for casting spells in blood mode?
Yeah, I am. I haven't taken them out yet.
Okay.
What is this? Are these pillars or tables?
They're wooden pillars about 6 foot tall.
Uh huh. I'm behind it.
Okay. Mr.
I'm done.
Dar.
Trastar had knocked a worm tooth arrow, and he's going to let loose.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Hit.
Nice.
I'm going to use that one stunt die. Give me a sec.
So bad today, dude.
That sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna do skirmish. So it's gonna hit. I'm only gonna do the damage. Perfect. Fuck.
It's like me
Maybe we should
yesterday.
all quit today.
Yeah.
Just
That's-
reschedule this shit.
That's all penetrating, and then I'm gonna move
I think those are half penetrating, or were they full? Oh, they were.
Says-
No, you're right.
2 yards in any direction, so we'll push him right here.
8. Does he get a save against push? I don't think he does.
No,
Okay, where's he going?
right here, just a square.
That's 1 yard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, each space is
Okay.
1 meter.
All right, right there then.
Let me make sure my ruler's correct. Yeah, it's set to meters. Every space is 1.
And then for Craftstar's Minor, he's going to switch to his Great Axe
Okay.
and go into a defense stance.
Mr. Nur.
Move over here. And let's see if it will work. I hope it does.
That's enough.
Okay.
Are you healing all of them?
16
To whom?
to Lidus and the
You
the
can't
5
heal-
dudes.
Don't do it to Linus!
You can't heal me.
I just can't be healed.
Oh, then the
I'm
5
still,
dudes.
I'm still blood mode. So you can't heal me.
To the prisoners?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll stop seizing. It seems to have prevented their death, at least temporarily.
And then I'm gonna hop back next to Lidus.
Okay. His turn. His main action is going to be snapping his fingers, which causes a little bit of... screw it. These 4 pillars start moving. And
Which 4?
the 4 that I've just replaced with characters. They unfold, essentially kind of like Transformers, to stand up as 6-foot-tall wooden dolls that have 4 arms pop out, each with 4 blades popping out of them. And if you look carefully, you see a little bit of like static electricity kind of dancing off each of the blades.
Would you say?
Yep, they're wooden.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's see where they end up.
Lidus, I think might be time for some
Firework.
classic moves. Yeah.
Well, they're too spread right now, so
Or you can attack these 2 by moving.
yeah.
Although you'll have to wait for your next turn, and they are before you.
Then his other action is going to be defensive. So he just puts his heavy shield up and waits for someone to approach. Oh, I know there's a shield. There it is. Grar.
War, put on your boobies and go talk to him.
I was gonna see how the injured people are doing, but now that there's these things in the way, I'm kind of scared to waste my turn. So I'm gonna just cast Puppets of Fate and stay, and I'm gonna run over to here. Cast it.
Wow.
Whoa,
Oh, I'm so
nice.
close to getting my health back.
What happened to your health?
It's the second time I'm that damn close. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the extra 3 stun points to get an extra 1 in puppet, so I have 6 used.
Okay.
Nice.
And then you moved as well?
Yeah, and so I assume these things don't have any willpower.
You're not sure unless you target them with something.
Okay, excited to see.
Zenek, I'm pretty sure Dex is higher than the dolls, so you go first.
Mm. I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Told you we should have rescheduled.
12 is too low. It nimbly dodges
Okay.
out of the way.
That's fine. And then I'll stealth and move.
Okay. Time to rip shit up.
Is it my turn already? Oh, my
Nope.
bad.
So that's 8 attacks against Krasdar.
Wait, 8 attacks.
They each get 4 attacks, 1 with each hand.
Oh my god!
My macro didn't
Okay,
work.
I'm useless.
How do I make this macro work?
What macro you need?
I just want to roll 2 things, one after the other. I looked this up earlier and it's not working. It's only rolling the second of my 2 commands.
Oh,
Just give me 1 second. I'll just build the second one real quick.
Do all those hit or?
No, they don't do anything yet because I'm rolling the wrong thing.
Oh,
you sounded really sad when you said that, by the way.
Okay, that's the attack roll. That's the damage roll. Okay. Alright, now 8 against Krasdar. 14, 15, 15, 10. I think 1 missed you there. No, you have
the
10,
10
don't you?
The 10 missed because I was in a defense stance,
Okay.
so I beat him by
12, 16, 18, 15.
what is that?
That's 7 hits.
God damn.
It's not going to do a lot of damage. Actually, it can't do damage against you. Your armor's too high. I do need 7 Constitution checks. Constitution, stamina. There's a failure. You can stop now. You lose your major action for your next turn.
Ooh.
Which one failed?
2, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then there's going to be 4 pokes against Lytus and 4 against Fafnir. Here comes Lytus. I don't think... Yeah, those all hit. You can actually be hurt by them.
Yeah?
8, 6, 6, and 6. And then 4 Constitution stamina checks. And then Fafnir is going to be luckier. Your defense is just 11?
Yes.
That's only 2 hits then. 6 and 3. And your armor does apply.
What was all the damage I took, you said?
8, 6, 6, 6.
Can I force 2 of those hits on Fafnir to re-roll?
On Fafnir, not Lytus?
Yeah.
Yes, they have to re-roll then. Only 1 hit now. The first one was a 6, so just 6 damage and 1 save from you, Fafnir.
Okay. 1 second, just doing some math.
Quick maths.
Better pass this Constitution save.
Yep. I assume I did?
Yes. Lytus, you were also fine. Neither one of you loses your main action. But you do get poked quite a bit.
Do we know why Krasdar lost his, but the others didn't?
He rolled much worse.
Oh, did Lytus hit roll as well and pass? Okay.
Yes. Lytus's low roll did still pass. I love macros. Thank you. Nick, your turn.
Okay, so I guess it was pretty futile trying to attack him with the katana, so I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna try and shoot at him with my bow.
Okay.
So
So
now,
get rid of these pillars.
and I have Deathroot extracting my poison well still, so
Okay.
You gotta turn your aim off again.
no, I am using the aim action this time. So
Well, how'd you move it? How'd you move it then use aim?
That's a good point.
because don't you have a minor, major, and a move, or
No, movies are minor.
okay, well then just take the
13
2 off.
still hits though, so you're good.
Okay, yeah. All right, so
He's
let's
immune to
roll
poison,
damage. Oh, he's immune to poison.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay, well, 7 damage then.
Which type of arrow did you use?
Regular.
It does no damage. It bounces right off his armor.
Oh my fucking god! All right,
Lytus.
guys, I'm gonna be useless.
Hey,
against this guy.
how's it going? I'm going to deactivate blood so I can heal and then get killed.
You know, there's this great line I left for you right here. It's perfect for Hellfire.
Yeah, I'm going to die if I don't heal myself right now, so
That's
it
true.
doesn't really matter.
I got you, Lytus.
Yeah, if I do it, you're going to die, and so is Crastar, so...
Krasdar won't die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my thing.
That's almost better than the other healing touch picture.
5, 9, 11, 16. I'm
Clearly
gonna
succeed.
use. Oh my fucking god,
That's
dude! What am I playing?
That's desecrate.
Try it again.
I don't want to try it again. It's gonna be worse.
It's a lot better.
Really?
These rolls are absolute garbage right now.
Yeah, dude, we're doing fucking horrible. I can't move because Fafner has me blocked in. So
You can move. You can
You
move
move
diagonal.
diagonal.
You can move diagonals.
You can move diagonal, so any of these three are... Yep, that's fine. No one took an action to follow you, so you're fine over there. Krasdar. You only have your minor action this turn.
dude, that gift's annoying. I can imagine getting poked like that.
Well, shit, I don't really see anything I can do. I guess Craster was going to a defensive stance again.
Okay. Fafner.
I'm gonna move next to Lidus.
Don't bring him over here.
And give him a touch.
Is your touch as annoying as his?
No, mine is just non-existent.
You succeed. Your vorpal touch succeeds.
12.
There you go.
Cute.
The leader sees how insufficient his minions are against Krasdar and decides to
Motherfucker.
take matters into his own hands.
You're doing a good job, Crastar. We're real proud of you,
He
buddy.
only gets one attack. That'll hit. And ironically, that same rolls as damage, so 14.
Can I make him re-roll that? You rolled it so quick.
You can, yeah. It was easy to roll quick because it's literally the same number. I think your spell power is 14 at this point, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so too.
What's your willpower?
Yeah.
Is your
My
willpower
spell
at 4?
power is, it's 14.
Yeah, he had to re-roll then. Re-roll the attack. Still hit. We'll take the lesser of the 2 damage, so it'll just be the 14 damage still.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's not bad.
Can we just do a do-over and just start over where you came back at 11 o'clock and we can just start over from there?
Diplomatic solution might have been on the table, but you guys decided not to go with it this time. Sorry, it's your turn.
Crastar begins to laugh because it tickles.
I'm gonna arcane blast one of the dummies.
Okay.
How this thing doesn't roll makes me mad.
This guy activated his Puppet Master Jutsu, huh?
Roll. Okay, it's just 3d6 plus my accuracy. I'll manually roll it, which is...
You just click accuracy.
Oh,
10 is not enough.
okay.
Fuck, dude, we're rolling like
It
shit.
just impacts its wooden body and has no effect on it.
That'll be... I'm gonna defend with my minor.
Okay. Zenek.
Yeah.
What you doing?
My turn again?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak up and attack this guy.
Okay.
Let me find
Do
this.
it well. Just better than
Let
us,
me see.
please.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Very
awesome.
nice.
6 stunt points.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do. I do damage then stunts, right? Or stunts and then damage.
Stuns first.
Okay, so I'm going to do. Let's see. I'm going to do lightning attack for 2. I'm going to do pierce armor for 1, so that's 3. I'm going to knock prone for 2, so that's 5. And then I'll do skirmish on him in a minute. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then my dex is 5.
You
I'm
can
assuming my
pinpoint.
pinpoint can hit.
Yep.
Okay. And the main attack has the Pierce armor on it.
Yep.
And then now the lightning attack.
I can't believe Crowstar just attacked like this.
Well, it's too bad Crastar can't attack.
Yeah, Crenshaw hasn't got a hit in yet.
And then I'm gonna knock him over here. And
Knockdown
then
just
jump in the
knocks
shadows.
him on the ground. It doesn't let you move him, does it?
Well, I did skirmish too.
Oh, skirmish moves him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump it back into the shadows. For stealth or whatever.
Oh,
I think I'm hidden.
Wait.
he disappears forever.
Doesn't Guar get his health back now?
No, Gror has to roll.
That's 3 6s though.
Gror has
Wait,
to
do
roll
I?
them.
Do
I
I
tried
get extra
running.
health?
I know.
Zenek literally turns invisible.
I was trying, dude.
You don't have any negative penalties right now with 3 1s.
No, I don't.
So I took a vote and Guar gets his health back. It's all good, dude. Don't worry about it.
I'm fine with that, actually. I can't think of anything more creative, so Gror, take your 5 max HP back.
Yay!
Zane's like, what the fuck?
We won.
I got fucked, man. I'm gonna stab all you motherfuckers.
I mean, nothing is finding you. That until
Right.
you act again, nothing is finding you. That's for sure. But I can't think of anything more creative than that, so I'm just gonna give him his HP back. You can't move. Dull time.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
I'm actually kind of scared to cast Hellfire in here. To tell you the-
They have realized that Krasdar cannot be harmed by them, so they're gonna move on to easier targets.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
shit.
Seriously.
Like
I-
Lightus,
oh.
right?
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Crastar doesn't get an
Sorry, Gar.
opportunity. How is it that I can set up an opportunity attack? Do I just hold my turn and then?
It's one of the actions you can take. Let me take a look at my handout real quick, and I can tell you which one.
I mean, Guar, you got a new 5 hit points back, so
It's-
you should be okay with Hellfire, right?
Yeah, I'll be okay with
It's
that.
the prepare
That's
minor
what I do, too.
action.
I'll remember that.
You can also do the press the attack minor action, which lets you follow an enemy that moves away from you. That's what I use with enemies whenever you guys keep doing hit and run tactics. I use press the attack as a minor so they can follow you.
Okay.
Yeah, either one of those will help you with enemies who keep retreating from you.
That's good.
But prepare takes your minor and your major action. It basically is using your minor to declare a major that you can take at any time later. Is how that one works.
Ah.
All right, I got to poke.
Whoa.
Oh, Grar. Well, you're gonna get poked a lot. Let's start with Fafnir though. 'Cause healing's not acceptable. That's 4 hits. They can't have stun points though, so. Pokety poke poke. That's 7, 8, 3, and 6. And
Damn.
then I'm going to kill Grar real quick.
I defended. How much does defend give me?
2. So you got
No.
13 right now.
Oh my god!
What is that?
That's how much
Yeah,
damage you
that's
just
fine.
took. So you've
Okay.
taken 2 hits
Whoa.
so far. 3, 4, 5, 6. No stun points. That's gonna sting a bit.
Did any of them generate stun points that are used against me?
They can't generate stun points. That's 36
Oh.
damage. Then your armor times 6 if you have any reduced from it.
I don't got any armor.
Alright, that's just 36 damage then.
Oh yeah, armor. That's right.
GG Kvar.
They're done though. Oh yeah, I also need 8 Constitution stamina checks from Grar and 2 from Fafnir.
Oh, so the one in front of me didn't attack me? That's great. Awesome. I
I
love it.
forgot about that.
God
Why do you
damn it,
speak?
Nick.
Why do you
Fuck.
speak? Why you do this?
No wonder you're not a doctor. You keep cutting people open.
Grar, I need 2 more, but you're good so far. 2, 4, 6. Roar's fine. And then I poke Nick a bunch.
Only 2 of them hit.
That's good. Poke, poke. That's 14 damage. And 2 con checks. Fafnir. I see one of. Oh, there's the other one. No, that's not high enough. You lose your major action next turn. Nick is safe from that effect.
Wait, what?
One of your 2 Constitution checks was too low.
A 664 and a 565?
I'm sorry. I read Grar's instead of yours. My apologies. There's a lot of them all of a sudden. So Grar, you lose your
Fafnir's
major
tripping
action.
balls.
And
What?
Nick
You're
is safe.
retroactively failing me?
Because yours is the one I found in the first place. Now it is Nick's turn. Sorry, I
Wait.
skipped you on accident.
18 minus 8.
That's fine. I'm just surprised.
No, yeah. My apologies. There were 20. There were like 12 checks I had to look at quickly.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna attack the guy right in front of me with my sword.
Okay. That is a miss.
Damn it. Oh. And I guess I could run away, so I'll run over here and I'll stealth if I can.
Sure. You feel sneaky, sneaky. Lidus.
So Linus like cries out, "What do you want me to do?"
Anyone want to answer him?
Burn him!
Grastor screams.
No, I'm actually talking to Guar. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gar responds, run.
That's not what I wanted to hear. I mean, 3 out of 4 is not bad, right? That's still money. 3 out of 4.
Oh, you're basically asking about the Hellfire. Yeah.
I am
do it.
exactly asking about the Hellfire.
Burn him. Burn him.
Because you understand you're probably going to die.
Burn him.
Okay. I am going to move down this position.
Okay.
And, Guar, I don't hear no shit out of you.
Ouch.
You're gonna kill that guy on that table.
Well, like I said, 3 out of 4 is not bad, right? I mean, that's what I'm asking before I push this button. We're okay with this, yes?
Just do it.
I am
Do it.
not.
That's a cool
He
picture.
did it.
That's also a success.
I need 2D, blah, 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 blah. 6, we're puncturing damage and the target is not prone. Isn't there there's a saving throw?
There is. I don't remember what it is, though.
Check my chart real quick, hold on.
Constitution.
I think it is Constitution. What was I going for? You just do Willpower Faith. This is the one I was trying to do earlier.
They have no willpower. You automatically hit them.
Okay, so they're all not prone?
What about Gar?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be not prone. Oh, yeah, you gotta do a Willpower Faith.
I did.
Yeah,
You gotta beat my spell power.
You beat him.
Yep.
The
Good
solution
job,
more than
buddy.
Anything else will beat him.
So you don't go prone, you just get,
Alright, so roll both types of damage. Everyone but Grar takes 12. Grar takes 9.
all
Thank
pinned.
God I healed the dude beforehand.
So that's...
Remember, that was your choice.
Do they appear to be on fire?
Yeah, that's another good one. Are they on fire because they're wooden?
Yes. The fire does burn them very badly. He failed. Actually, he didn't roll yet. He might succeed. Nope.
Suck it back.
Oh,
What?
He's just
What?
fully engulfed in flames and then just stops thrashing after a few moments. Apparently dying.
Like I say, 3 out of 4 is not bad.
I thought I gave him 460 HP back.
He can only take 10 in his severely mutilated state. Torture reduces your max to HP until you get treated properly by a doctor.
To be fair, I did check with you guys before I did it.
And Lidus has moved, so it's Krasdar's turn.
Since this guy is right next to him, Krastar is going to charge him with his axe.
Hit.
That's +2 to the attack as well.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
that's a hit. Solid 20.
Ouch.
Damn.
And because
Oh my god, this guy has a lot of health.
Yeah, it does.
Rastar has, because he's novice and two-handed, he's going to push him to the square right here.
Okay. Fafnir.
Uh,
Oh, I forgot to mention, Lidus. Each of the dolls you hit, 2 of their forearms fell off as a result of the joints burning and crackling and snapping off. So they each only have 2 of their arms left.
I am going to touch Grar.
Giggity. 3 ones. Very good.
Somehow that would have been my fault. He rolled 3 ones. So don't ever say that again.
You take 16 back, Grar.
Oh, thank you.
Screw Lidus and
At least
healing.
Fafnir's rolling good.
Yeah, no doubt. Don't let me heal you.
Fafnir's pretty well spec'd into healing now, so.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved 8, so I can still move 3. I'm going to get the fuck away from the Hellfire range. And that will be my turn.
Mm-mm. Too stupid.
What is that? Is that his attack?
No,
That's not his
that's
attack,
his
is it?
intelligence. That's his attack.
Damn.
He doesn't get to attack.
Even with a 3-1-1. Oh, yeah, he does. Standing up just takes up half his movement.
Oh,
His speed's higher than 2, so he can get to Krasdar.
Aha!
13 hits you, even if you were defending.
Yeah, that's fine.
And 16 damage.
Alright.
Kill him, Craftstar. What the hell?
Grar,
Grar is going to try and...
you only have your minor action.
Grar is going to defend
Okay.
and scream for help.
Zenik, your turn.
I got you.
I'm gonna run over here.
Why
and
didn't you
attack this
cast
guy.
Puppets of or Hands of Fate, bro?
He can't.
Oh, they
He got shocked.
could have moved.
He's used defend instead.
I hope you'll just hellfire me again. I think that's the best course of action.
Roger that.
I approve.
Good to go there?
all
Yeah, I
fronts.
got it.
All right, and I'm going to jump back into stealth.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Did it again.
How the fuck?
Wow.
Oh
He
my
crit it
god.
again.
So, cool.
Yo,
Mark
somebody
getting all
check
his health back
Zenik
plus
back.
5 more?
No, fuck Grar.
I think Zenik should be stuck in stealth for
I'm
a
gonna-
while.
I'm gonna
He should be able to attack while still in stealth and not be able to come out.
if I do it again,
I'm
if I do
giving
it
you a
again, I go to
stunt.
jail.
I'm giving you a stunt. For 1
hope
stunt
it's-
point, you can pinpoint attack. Your first attack can pinpoint attack anyone regardless of their dexterity.
Can we call this
Nice.
super duper pinpoint?
Well, it's actually the assassin master, half of the assassin master talent. Except you don't have to spend stunt points for it.
I feel like the super duper pinpoint sounds much better.
If you want to call it that, you're welcome to. I'm gonna make it cost 2 stunt points because you have too many things that cost 1 already as a rogue.
Two
But yeah,
for
two
pinpoint each.
stunt points, and you can ignore. I mean, it's a minor thing, but it might be helpful later. I don't know. Depends on how many high dex things you fight, I guess. Yeah. So you have any movement left? I think you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Dolls can't find you. They don't even get to try. Where is it? 27. They seem to not have noticed your presence at the moment, Nick.
Are they're knocked down, aren't they? Or no?
Yeah, you're right. They'd have to spend half their movement, but they've got enough to get to Fafnir after that. Thank you for keeping me honest. Yeah, their movement's well above 6, which is all it would take. So Groar, 4 attacks against you.
Okay, I'm
Jesus.
gonna make the 17 and the 15. One of the 15s re-roll.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm gonna make them all re-roll. I'm gonna use all 3 of mine.
They all hit again.
And it's better than before.
They can't get stun points. It doesn't matter.
Didn't one of them miss though? So I'm only hit 3 times.
Yes, what the 10 does miss.
Okay.
So it's
You only
14
roll-
plus 5, 19 damage.
I'm still.
Fafnir gets attacked twice. I believe that first one misses.
The 12 hits.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. 5 and 4 damage. And Lytus unfortunately gets the full armored one. That's 4 hits.
It's whatever. Constitution.
20 damage. And yeah, for each time you're hit, I need a Constitution stamina check. You are safe. Fafnir, could I get? I think it was 2 from you. And Groar, I need 3. Fafnir fails with a 9.
Ah, shit.
Everyone else succeeds though. That's their turn. Nick.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the orc guy. I'm gonna knock a worm tooth arrow this time, though.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the aim action since I'm
Hey,
not gonna...
hey, Lytus. I'm cool with 2 out of 4.
Don't say it unless you mean it.
I'm cool with
14.
it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. That's a hit.
Okay, sweet. And I have 2 stun points on that too, so I'm gonna use pierce armor. Oh, it's already armor piercing. Why would I use pierce armor? So let's see what do I got. I could do. I'm gonna use disarm. So I'm gonna disarm him.
Okay. Make an attack roll against him. Can't remember what you need to roll. That's your weapon attack. So he just needs
Okay.
to go against your weapon attack. He needs a 14.
Don't count the aim.
I think it's 23 will beat you.
Oh fuck yeah. Well, okay. So I guess I'm not disarming him.
No.
But do roll the damage.
Mhm.
9 damage.
Okay.
Armor piercing.
Right.
And I guess my poison doesn't have any effect. So.
No. Are you moving?
Nope. But I'll remain in stealth if I can.
Roll it again. 17. Okay. Lytus,
Yeah.
you light some more candles?
No.
Lytus, you can do it without killing him.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
In order for me to hit this guy and this guy, I have to stand here, which puts 8 right past that dude. He's dead.
It's a 10-foot wide, so go it's 2 meters wide, so go 1 meter out from that line in both directions. The first
Yeah,
one.
Right from right here, it'll hit him.
Yes. Yeah, that will hit all 3, and Grar and Fafnir. Wait.
It shouldn't hit
No,
Grar.
that line would not hit Fafnir. It'll
It shouldn't hit
hit
Grar
Grar.
either.
Oh no, you're right. It will just barely miss them both.
Yeah, you can get.
I'm gonna
do it
die.
again.
Listen, I'm going to die here. I'm gonna do this for the team, but I expect somebody to bring my ass back.
Fafnir, that's your job.
I will not survive another attack. So
I can't use it next turn.
All right.
do I need to touch myself, or do I need to worry about this?
You're fine. Craftstar is going to get that one.
And I fucking missed. Oh no, I didn't.
No, you're
No,
fine.
you didn't. Yeah, you're good.
Made it just barely again.
Willpower of faith.
They can't roll that.
Haha, fuck him in the booty hole. Alright,
Nice.
so they're all prone. Boy's dead. Or he's not dead, right?
They should be dead.
They're all dead. Nice.
Yeah, he's that's
He was out of range.
nice.
Yeah, because you would have done it from right here.
Now get that fucking dude off. Can I see the dude behind me? He's gonna
Yeah,
kill
I'm
me.
getting him right now. Craftstar is going to charge this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to swing his battle axe.
14's a hit. Unfortunately, your axe is nowhere near as effective as fire is against these things, but you do manage to cut one of its arms clean off.
Grasstar is well, no. Am I able to do that? Fuck, what's it called? Opportunity or no?
What do you mean?
Since it's the end of my turn, am I able to if he moves, can I attack him when he moves or no?
Only if you didn't move, because that would have been your minor action.
All right.
Fafnir.
I can
major.
apply advantage as my minor, so I'm gonna apply advantage to myself.
You can do that, yes. Yeah, that's good enough.
And I get the health back from stun points as well.
So you get 2 HP?
What was it again, Linus?
What?
The stun point thing.
I don't know. Which time?
Let me look it up real quick. If
Oh,
that's
you,
okay.
oh, did you get a 6?
No,
Or
I got
5,
a 2.
whatever. Oh, you're asking what? Oh, the new thing, right. I don't remember that, dude. I'm sorry.
We're not using the companion in this campaign.
No, it's not compendium. It's
Okay.
It's a skill you get of being a mage at like 5 or 6. I keep forgetting to use it.
A mage skill?
Yeah.
I think it's a healer thing.
Is it a healer thing? It may be. Can hold
Try to
on.
run to the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are looking at yet.
It was the thing that you said that I'm not able to do with spells.
That I said?
No, that Whisper said that I can't do with spells. It was something to do with stun points equals to my intelligence or something. I don't know.
Your Journeyman Chirurgy ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You just use the heal action, so you get HP equal to stun die times 2 plus intelligence.
Okay.
So 4 plus int.
Oh, I'm thinking of spell blast is what I'm thinking.
9. That's 9 HP back. And do I get the base HP from the bandage?
Let me look up the heal action real quick. I would assume so. It should be here. Heal. Stunt die plus and normally you just get stunt die plus intelligence. I'm pretty sure it's just giving you double the stunt die. Let me read it again just to be sure my interpretation is good. No, you just get that amount. You just double the stunt die now.
Okay, that's cool.
And you don't have any other actions. Orc time. What's he gonna do? Roll intelligence to find out. Oh, he's pretty smart today.
Oh wow.
Can we make that not a thing?
Are you worried about him attacking you?
A little bit.
Don't
Yeah.
be.
I did melt out his little puppet. There's that.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. There's 13 damage for you, Grar.
He's down.
You're muted if you don't know.
Every time 9 mutes me, so every time I change my health from 9 0, I get muted. But yeah,
What's your con?
it doesn't. Oh, 2.
So you got 4 turns left. Okay. Now you've got 3 turns left. Zenik, your turn.
Okay. Where'd that other guy go?
What other guy?
The bad guy?
The big one's over here.
These are the bad guys left.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong guy's attack. I thought he had the 17 and not the other guy. But anyway.
17 was an
just-
intelligence check to see what he would do.
mean, I'll just run over here and attack him.
For
my
fuck's
God.
sakes.
Jesus Christ. Share some of those rolls, man.
Then I'm gonna do. Let me see here. I'm gonna do fighting attack for 2, pierce armor for 1, and then I'll do. That's 3. So then I'll do the thing where I knock him 2 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And then jump into shadow.
For fuck's sakes. Oh, this is just stupid. Okay. Dolls.
Is it attacking Crastar?
No, they're trying to fucking. Oh, there's only one. They can't find Zenek. No, they know it's futile attack Krasdar, so they're not going to do that. That's 4.
4.
Really?
18 damage.
An 8?
Linus.
An 8 hits Lightus?
I've never even touched the guy. How did I pull aggro?
8 was damage. You torched the other 3, and they're not stupid. You're able to
They also-
you're able
they
to
also
kill
know
them
that-
with 2 actions.
They also know that they can't affect Crastar.
Yeah, they know that Krasdar is immune to their attacks. So
They have a 1d6 plus 2 in
Yeah,
Crastar's
that's-
8 armor.
How many attacks was it?
It's 20. It's 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18
So
damage
one of-
total.
One of his arms cut off,
I'm down.
right?
It doesn't
Oh,
matter,
I'm
down.
sorry. It's 15 damage.
And how many attacks was there?
3.
I apparently cut off one of his arms.
God, that's a lot. All million of those succeed.
I'm
Though,
just
so
gonna-
you're good. You're
What?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at 1, aren't you? Oh my god. Good thing you
Yeah.
cut off one of those arms. Shit.
Yeah.
Nick, your turn.
Okay, I don't have any bandages, so I can't help anybody. Question: does Grar have his bloodstone on him? And if he does, can I take it off of him and use his bloodstone on him?
Yes, yes.
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I need an intelligence arcane lore check.
14.
That's good enough. Alright, Grar, you're back up with 10.
Oh, you used it on me.
Yep.
I used your bloodstone, not
Yeah,
mine.
He started
Oh.
drinking his own bloodstone, and
I was hoping my blood was going to poison you or something, but this
It would
works
have
too.
actually. No, he used it on you. That'd be a total dick move to take yours and use it on someone else.
That's what I thought he was going to do.
No, I was picking you up. I wanted to make sure you didn't die.
No, Granny warned him specifically using someone else's blood on yourself is a horrible, horrible idea. So that's your turn.
Wait, so just give our blood to the enemy.
You can't do that.
it has to be a willing victim. I think.
Well, it has to be unconscious, and then you get an arcane lore check. If they're trying to resist you at all, you just can't do it.
And for my minor, I'm going to go into defensive stance since I don't think I'll be able to hide from this guy. I just pulled up right next to him.
That's fair. Lightish. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fuck it.
My God.
Oh,
Triple
dear
ones,
God.
Jesus.
And I'm going to run across the room. If he follows me, I swear to God, dude.
He can't follow you. He already moved.
Grazdar.
Crastar is going to move right here and try to block his path, and he's going to charge. That should be a hit. Me too.
You cleave right through the bottom half of it. knocking the legs and the 2 lower arms off. The torso just hovers in the air with 1 arm left, still staring at you.
Crasser starts laughing at him.
That's an appropriate response. Fafner. Yeah, that's good.
So Linus,
Nice.
Rar, myself, and Krastar.
I'll get 15 back.
I'll get 15, so I gotta actually add 25. I'm healthy. Holy cow.
I only got one of those left, guys, so don't fuck it up.
Oh god, my bad.
He's just
I accidentally clicked while moving my mouse.
All right. That's the end of your turn, Fafner.
Linus, did you get your HP back?
Oh, so what did you cast? Oh,
You get 15
12,
back.
Yeah. I got enough not to be dying. It helps.
He walks over to there, hitting a button on the wall, and then walks out. Moments later, the metal door slams shut.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
For the moment, the combat's over. But you're now locked in this giant metal building.
Combat's over. There's still a doll floating.
Oh, that's right. There's still a 6 hit point doll. My apologies. Grar. You stand up for your movement, I
Do
assume.
an arcane blast.
Arcane Blast is coming.
Do it. Yes. No.
9 does not hit anything at all. Ever. It just doesn't. You want to move?
No, I'm gonna just cower.
Zenek the hyper invisible.
Okay.
No, nobody has seen Zenek in the last
2 years.
half an hour.
Run over here and just kill this shit.
It looks like a ninja popping in and out, striking things, and then disappearing.
I am so surprised that you hit.
Why?
I think he was being
Yes,
facetious.
extremely. Yes, he's dead. You hack it into small, tiny wooden splintery pieces, covering Grar in a little bit of
Oh,
bark
that was
dust.
laggy. Alright.
Okay, for the
And you
moment,
said
the
we're locked
combat's
in
over.
here? If we're locked in here, I'm going back into stealth.
Okay. God, how in the fuck are you rolling that well?
I don't think he's ever rolled less than 2 6s.
Yeah, he hasn't
telling
rolled
you,
less than 15 this whole encounter, except for the very
It's-
beginning.
It's scripted.
I actually researched that today, and the API is so limited you can't really influence the dice rolls externally.
You're breaking up.
I did
You can
research.
what?
I did research on the API. You can't actually influence the dice rolls in this system. Because I'm a computer scientist, and that interests me. Anyways, what are you guys doing? It's free flow at this point.
I will check if I can.
Yeah, tending to the people, I think. We should.
Now I know who to have do my homework for me.
Crastar is going to stand by the and actually no, I take that back. He's going to stand right here, and he's going to wait for anyone to come out or come in.
Okay.
Actually, Nick's gonna look at the button that the guy pressed.
It's
Leave
there.
the button on Crastar's side.
Go ahead and roll intelligence engineering. You don't understand it.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna push it.
It does nothing.
So, is this guy dead, or can we save him, or?
He died like 4 turns ago, so he's bled out by now. He's dead.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to release all the prisoners from their shackles.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna search for hidden shit.
All right, roll perception and search for hidden shit.
Yep, there you go.
There
Search for
we
hidden
go.
shit.
You don't find any hidden shit.
First
All right,
failure.
good.
What are the walls made of?
Metal.
All the walls are made of metal.
The whole room. Walls,
Yeah.
floor, ceiling.
Grar would like to do an arcane lore check to see how these golems were functioning, what
Yeah, go
they
for it.
are. If that's the right check.
You can try. That's a success. Do you want to use any stem points?
No.
The only parts of them that are arcane are the heads. There's a small crystalline, almost it's like a D12-ish kind of shape. Not as smoothly cut. It's a little bit rougher than that. But it's obviously mystical. And there are 6 little cords, little metallic-looking cords running to the arms and those 4 blades, and then the final 2 run down to their legs, which apparently are conduits for that mystical energy to operate the arms and legs.
Okay, I'm gonna rip out that core out of as many of them as I can.
Go ahead and roll. I think it'd just be strength might to tear them out.
My specialty.
Let's say you get like 5 of them.
Huh.
The rest of them are just too well in there. You'd have to like do some precision hacking or whittling to get to them.
I mean, you could ask Grasstar.
Add 5 neural cords. Also, I need to take a quick 5-minute break, so we'll do our... It's not quite halfway through, given I was late, but we'll take our 5-minute break now.
Cool.
We're used to your lies.
I could use a snack.
Well, we're both guys.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Wait, I have the fucking keys. Can I just not do the lock thing?
That's a good question.
God, I need one of those mana stones.
Where is our mana bomb? Do we have our mana bomb?
I have it. You want me to use it right now?
It's
No,
a
but shit.
flashbang, bro. Why would we all just stun ourselves?
You need to get that mana bomb in more irresponsible hands.
I mean, don't you feel like if we just like basically mana bombed ourselves, we just confuse the shit out of him and know what to do?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Linus, do you need a good touch?
I need a lot of things tonight, dude. It's not going my way. I mean, I did kill some stuff though. I guess there's that.
I have 12 mana. I can give you 4 good touches.
I bet you can.
I got all
I'm
the
gonna
mana
wait
in the
until
world.
Whisper comes back before doing that, I think.
4 touches or a jerk, you know.
Wow.
I do know.
Yeah, I'm liking this healer role.
Good. Unless you're actually focused on one thing rather than all over the place. So that's a thing.
I just eat through my mana like butter. Jesus.
Yep.
See, that's just so funny because I can't get through. I've never gotten through 50% of my mana.
Well, and to be fair, you don't really do much.
I know. And it's just like nothing I can do to get through it faster unless you want me to like find something that I put my blood on. Yeah.
You should see if you could swap that spell out because you never use it.
Quick question: who has the axe? Did what's her name take it? The female orc?
Maybe
we
I
have
still have it.
You have it?
To the best of my knowledge, someone can feel free to jump in and correct me, but I'm pretty
No,
sure
yeah, I think you do.
paid for it. And yeah.
Well, damn it, I'm gonna lose to Whisperstalkers and the axe now. Gee.
Crassar offers to take the axe and use it. You might have to use it in this instance.
Yeah.
Did we
Sounds
figure
good to
out what
me.
it does?
It makes someone go into a blood rage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Isn't
It
it like
sucks out
every
their
single
blood.
time that individual attacks, like it takes health away from them?
No,
Something
that's
like that,
like
yeah.
you can't control
No.
who you attack.
You have to like roll for whether you attack who you want to attack, but you have to attack as well.
I don't really want to be attacked by Krasdar. No offense.
Yeah, I don't think Krasdar should have it.
Everyone everyone needs to just stay away from him, and then whoever's the closest.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's go to the crash star and piss him off.
We start the apocalypse.
I'll trade it to Crash
Crusher
Star for
just
the
kills
staff.
everybody.
He's like, crash star won't kill the DM. He won't do it. He won't do it.
Kill what?
The DM.
Oh, we still have the staff. Why didn't we use the staff against the orc?
Because Crastar has it locked away in his thing, and every single time he uses it, there's like a dark entity or something that kind of takes over. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Is it though? I think it should be used. I think we need to get out of that case.
Nah, I think Cressler has a point. I'm
No.
just being facetious.
I want it to be broken.
Can we calm
Also-
down the big words? Thanks.
Hemotherapy. So how is everyone actually looking HP wise?
I'm good. I'm almost full.
Crastar is actually completely full.
I think who needs it most is Growleritis.
Yeah, I could use some.
I sure hope we don't have another encounter because then I will be useless.
I feel like it's pretty inevitable that something's about to happen as soon as these doors are open up again.
I think you should probably give me that bomb.
I'll be right back.
What bomb?
We'll be fine.
The mana bomb.
Oh, the one that we used
fine.
with Raymond?
At least throw it out the door and use my mana.
No. We're fine. Everything. It's gonna go peach. I have faith.
Do you realize?
I do. I think I'm gonna go kick a kitten. I'll be right back.
I just found the best healing touch gift.
I can't seem to get my gifts to work. No. Why?
Oh God!
No.
What happened?
What is this? What is that? Why?
That's a
That
healing
makes me
touch.
so uncomfortable.
What am I missing and where?
It's in the channel.
Get rid of it. Burn it with fire.
Oh, it's
Oh,
horrible! It's horrible! I can't stop watching it.
That's a
Damn.
good. Hey, bring that back. I'm gonna use that for a healing touch.
That's what he said he was going to use it for.
Here.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I feel like there's probably not going to be a healing situation.
You don't know that.
No, that's Do you remember when Crossstar was sick with that parasite and Jacob had to put his hand inside him to pull it out? That's what that is.
You mean the spill I was going to get till someone killed Jacob? That one?
Yeah. Yep, that one.
Cross.
That should definitely be the next thing we do. Let's track down Talso.
If we live.
Yeah, if we live.
I'm rolling a crackhead next round. It'll be very, very effective.
Ah, man.
Everything's fine.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Still no Mr. Whisper.
Nope.
It's been much more than 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
You tell him that shit and watch what happens.
Mr. Whisper.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright. So, what you guys up to?
I first want to touch Lidus and Guar for a bit.
Okay.
What did you say for a bit?
Yeah, I got through 3 episodes of Naruto.
That's a success. 11. Guar.
You literally cannot fail on these. You get a +7 to the roll.
For 9.
Who?
Lidus, right? Was the second one?
Guar is the second one and Lidus is the first one.
Okay. 11 Lidus, 9 Grar.
Are you adding it or am I adding it?
Add your own HP.
Okay. So you've been sneaking it in there sometimes. Trying to keep me on my toes.
I sneak in
I
damage.
want to see if any of the keys work with the door.
Which of the 60 or so keys would you like to try first?
I'm
For
gonna
all of
try
them.
all of them.
Okay.
Before he does anything, I'd like to activate Hero's Inspiration and Hero's
The other thing.
Aegis.
Okay.
If I were to roll for luck, what would I roll?
They're both good.
Okay. Roll for what?
Luck.
Luck?
Yes, I want to just grab a random key and say, use this one, this is the one.
You don't.
Well, I'm going to do that anyways.
Okay. So there's one keychain and it's a solid ring of metal, so unless you find a way to break it and then start taking keys off, only one of you can work keys at a time. So who's going to be working the keys?
It's definitely Fafnir. I was just pointing to a specific key and saying, use that one, use that one.
Okay. So about this point, you would hear coming from this general area a loud thong coming from outside, and a second thong, and a third sound that sounds more like think. And I want everyone to roll perception feeling.
How are the prisoners doing, by the way?
Perception what?
Feeling, touch, if that's the proper wording. Nick. This is pretty obvious. I think everyone. We'll just call it everyone. You're no longer moving. Seems pretty obvious. They just cut you free from that giant spiky beast.
This is exactly what we wanted, isn't it, guys? They're just going to leave us here?
Everything's locked in. We can't get out.
Oh, well, yeah, but now we just have to figure out how to get out, and then we're good.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's figure out how to get out of here.
So after applying 3 or 4 keys which fail, all 4 of those circular pillars start pouring massive quantities of blood onto the floor. This little guide over to the left is how high the blood level is, with that final space on the orange line being it's filled the entire room. You're now on a time limit. I want everyone to just add your character to the turn order. I don't care what order you go in, but everyone gets a turn and then the blood gets a turn. Or I'll just use tokens. Don't worry about turn order, actually. It's easier that way. I'll just add a red dot to you when you've taken an action on a given turn. So who wants to go first as the blood just begins pouring and filling the room?
What? Rip the pillar out of the ground.
I guess Crastar will approach the pillar, and will he be able to climb it? Since, I mean, there is blood pouring down it.
Yeah, it's only 6 feet tall. It's shorter than you are, so you could pretty easily climb up to the top of it.
Well, actually, since it's shorter than I am, I guess Crasser will kind of like peek over to see if he can see how big the hole is where everything's.
Hole's not at
coming
the
out of.
top, it's at the bottom. It's coming out.
Oh, it's
from
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Crasser is going to climb it, and he's going to jump and try to. Actually, how tall is this whole thing?
10 feet. So you're going to be very cramped if you climb on top of it.
Yeah, never mind. You guys want Crasser to tear it out?
I don't.
Just try and break it. I don't know.
So the hole gets bigger?
Yeah.
Now listen to me. Apparently, I'm startled.
Oh, what do you want to try? Because no one said anything yet.
Kinda thought we were gonna do this
What would
turn order.
Krasdar do?
Crasser would probably chop at it.
All right, go for it. It's a hit, do damage. You put a giant vertical slash in it. It then ruptures, and all the blood inside of it comes pouring out very quickly.
Yay!
And the room fills up to about a foot deep almost immediately. That's your action. Anyone else want to take it? Who's next?
Nick is going to start scrambling and trying to like pick up all the pieces of the dolls and shove them into one of the I guess let's say this one to try and clog it.
Okay, intelligence engineering. 12. You do your best, and you feel like you've managed to clog some of the flow from it, but not all of it. If only you had actually studied engineering at some point, maybe this would be easier for you.
He was too busy daydreaming about
It's true.
trees.
Who's next?
Grar's gonna go.
Okay.
Grar opens his bag of clothing underneath the blood.
Intro. Where at?
Right where I'm standing.
Okay.
So I just like, you know, just like scoop the blood.
That's kind of brilliant. Yeah, that will reduce the amount of blood that's entering the room for a while. I mean, it's going to fill and then freeze and then be a very big pain in the ass to clear out at some point. But for at the moment, it does seem to be absorbing, and the level does seem to be staying steady rather than increasing. You bought yourself at least one turn.
And I'm yelling at everyone else, figure something out.
Who's next? Zenik, Fafner, and Lytus.
Can one of the rogues pick the lock?
I can try. I'll try to pick a lock.
Okay.
It's the
It's,
Darman or Thievery?
It's dexterity lockpicking, actually.
Okay.
You have the thievery talent?
Yeah.
You can re-roll that. It's not high enough. Still not high enough.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to be able to do it because it's 18 there.
It's an extremely complex lock. You feel like you get close with the second attempt, but you feel something bending that you worried is going to break in the process, so you cancel your attempt. Fafner, Lytus.
More description. Panels, windows,
Oh, you're just checking the room out?
more.
You might want to bring the mic closer to your face. You're cutting out a lot.
I need more information.
More information, got it. Okay, 6, 12,
Damn good roll.
17, that's not bad at all, no. You do notice that there does seem to be a small panel that's... the walls are pretty much smooth. I mean, they're pieces of metal that seem to be bolted or welded together. You can see instances of both. There is one panel that's sticking out a little further than all the others in this back area of the room. It might be the mounting point for that large creature. It might be an escape hatch. You're not going to know until you investigate it closer. The door is very thick steel. You're rather certain, just remembering what it looked like on the outside, on the inside, that there's no forcing your way through it. The walls, likewise, are going to be a problem. There is what looks like a panel on the ceiling right in the middle of the room, but it doesn't have any obvious opening mechanism.
It's a panel, though?
Yeah, like a indented out, like it's sitting on top. But again, it's attached somehow. It's not just sitting there. But there's an obvious, like, imagine a school bus, that little emergency hatch on the top. Something similar to that, but metal again, not plastic, obviously. That's all you can see from the ground level. Fafner, what's your action? Messing with keys?
I am. Linus,
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Linus. We're using your stun points?
Yeah.
Oh, my
So
apologies.
that's makes me
What's that?
that makes me wonder. 3 of my points did another roll.
Just taking another look around, seeing if you missed anything, basically?
Yep.
I will give you more details. The pillars. From... Just using your intelligence, using your logic, if this trap was meant to fill the room entirely, the fact that Krauser just split one almost all the way open, and it only filled the room about a tenth of the way full, if you destroy all the pillars entirely, it's going to fill the room quickly, but it probably won't go up to the full 10 feet. Whereas if you let this trap go naturally, it might fill the whole place up. You get the feeling that that's probably true, that if you guys destroyed them all quickly enough, there'd be breathing room, but then again, most of the room would be full of blood and it'd be very hard to see anything but the roof at that point.
Alright, so I passed on the well, there's a panel. Then if you break the pillars, the room will fill full of blood, but it won't go all the way. But
Yeah, you just quickly tell them everything that you see. I'm fine with that.
and I tell Craftstar to put the top of a pillar to get a little deeper.
You're
gonna
cutting
have
in and
to-
out.
God damn it! Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm telling
Well,
Craftstar to put me up on a pillar because the blood's running deep for me. I mean, it's already 2 foot, so
It's already a foot tall.
yeah, I need to go up on something.
All you gotta do is just climb up him and get on top. It wouldn't be an issue.
He's less than half the size of it. You're taller
Yeah.
than the pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you
It'll
to
be
put
your
me up
move
there.
action on your next turn to do that. It won't be too hard. Fafner, you're the one left with an action right now.
I give the keys to Zenik.
Okay. This
I
lightning
throw
bolt's going
my-
to represent the keys.
I throw my cold torch at Grar and see if that helps.
Okay.
And I'm gonna investigate the fucking panel.
Keys could be your item. Throwing the torch is...
I'm concerned about what the fuck you're throwing at me. That cold torch we got on the first session ever.
Yes.
What the hell do you want me to do with it?
I don't know, freeze the blood more?
I'm going to say you ran out of actions before you got to the panel. Doing 2 item interacts, that takes up your major, unfortunately.
Can I then not throw the cold torch and instead do the panel?
Yes, you can do that. Go ahead and roll perception searching, I think?
Yes.
Unless investigation's an option. I don't think it is. I think searching is. Go for it. That's not high enough. You're like looking at it, trying to feel the edges. You don't see any obvious ways to manipulate this to your advantage right now.
Okay.
Thanks to Grar, the blood level fills up much less than it would have otherwise, but is up to 1.5 feet right now. You'll have your actions back. Who wants to go first? By the way, at this point, you can hear Peter Griffin scratching wildly at the door, trying to get in but unable to.
Turns reset, you said?
Yeah, everyone has their action again.
I'm gonna. So I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna join Fafner by the panel
Okay.
and investigate it.
Yeah, roll perception searching. 12. This is definitely the mounting plate for that giant creature. That said, it's also taken a lot of strain over time. You find it unlikely that something like Krasdar just punching it or hitting it with an axe will break it, but if you can find some way to apply a decent amount of leverage, you might be able to damage the structural integrity enough to pry it off. Conversely, if you heat it up high enough, the welding that's been done around it may fail.
Lidus, if you use a hellfire on this, we might be able to melt it off.
Or I can melt the blood that's frozen in the room. You can't trust Whisper.
Who wants to go next?
Wait. What blood is frozen? What?
No, the blood's Grar's, because the bag of colding is a magical bag that has a lot more capacity than it looks like. So he's just trying to scoop as much of the blood as he can.
Oh.
He's not actually like freezing the blood around him.
Okay.
Do you want to give Krasdar the information about the other thing or no?
I'm assuming everyone's yelling out what they discover as they do. It wouldn't make
Yeah.
sense to hold secrets from each other right now.
Would I also have time to take a look at the ceiling thing, or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, then I guess Krasdar, hearing that probably breaking off this panel over here might be our best bet. He's going to run over here. He's going to pull the table out. What kind of table is it? Is it made of metal?
Metal,
So-
and it's mounted to the ground. You could try and rip it out with brute force, but it's going to take quite a bit of strength. That is not enough. And trying to rip it out is going to be your action, so you're going to be stuck there for this turn. Who's next?
I'm guessing it's gonna be me.
Go ahead.
Okay. What do you want me to hellfire do? This is gonna be written badly.
The welding right here.
How high is the blood right now?
Foot and a half. You're about, how tall are you? 2.5, 3 foot?
Yeah, 2.5 foot.
It's getting real close to shoulder level for you.
Can I
Okay.
use my action to hold Lidus and so that he can hellfire safely?
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can.
I can.
You guys also have +2 bonus for anything that you try to do.
Okay. So
Falcon's going to
this is
help you with some teamwork and hold you up just above the blood level so you can cast your spell without interference. That's high enough.
Nice.
Walls can't roll anything, so you're going to do full damage to it.
yeah. That's not really that much, guys. I mean, I appreciate the excitement, but that's it. That's
But add the +2 as well from
You
Krasdar.
can't add plus to damage.
Oh.
It's only to a 3d6 roll.
DM, may I ask you something?
Always.
Does physics work in this game?
What are you gonna throw me at it?
Yes.
Okay, so extreme cold and from extreme warm to extreme cold makes the object fragile, right?
Roll intelligence to see if your character knows that. But yes. Maybe intelligence, God, what would it be? Probably engineering. It won't take long.
Krasdar.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. Yes, absolutely.
Krasdar would probably know that from smithing as well.
Yeah.
I will yell out, okay, now someone grab the cold torch and try to freeze it.
Doesn't it work the other way?
I believe you still have it. You never did give it to Grar.
Yeah, you still have it. Also, the panel's glowing a little bit, but it's not like it's not like it's like glowing red hot yet. So it's up to you to choose at what point. It's taken 7 points of damage, and it's going to slowly cool down or heat up depending on which side it is. But if you fluctuate it fast enough, theoretically that should do some pretty hefty damage to that fusing that's been done to mount it in place. Zenek and Grar, you still have your actions.
Cool. Grar's gonna go walk wade over to the door
Okay.
and pound on it and say, "Hello."
Let us out! Let us out!
Roll animal handling, because the only one out there is Peter.
I believe it's under communication.
I've never rolled that before. Is that calm?
It's communication. Yeah.
Communication.
Peter Griffin just kind of startledly roars. You don't hear
Okay.
anyone else speaking as you press your ear to it to try and listen for responses.
Right. War's making
So-
friends.
So for my turn, I got a quick question.
Shoot.
Like, because I have the keys now, what do I roll to try to unlock the door?
It's just dexterity to how many you can use in a given amount of time.
Okay. So it's like lockpicking says without keys, so wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, it's just dexterity. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's going to be another 6 keys tried. So you've gone through 10 of the 60, and you haven't found one that works on the door yet.
Okay.
It is Blood's time. Grar is no longer siphoning it in, so it moves up a full foot to 3 foot now.
Oh
Fafnir
god,
then...
it's like up to my neck.
Yes, Nick has almost disappeared at this point, and Fafnir is now holding Lytus well above the ground in order for him to not be completely submerged. All of your actions are restored. Who's going first?
This is a cage next to me, right?
Yes, those 2 things in the corners are cages.
How tall is the cage?
About 5 foot. It's meant to be uncomfortable for the average person.
I'd like to climb on top of it and from the top of it take a look at the ceiling panel.
Sure, yeah, roll, what would that be? Strength climbing? Shouldn't take...
How about dexterity acrobatics?
Sure, you can parkour your way up. It'll be a little bit harder since it's bars. That's plenty. Now, perception searching to take a good look at that panel on top.
14.
14. You do notice that there is a wire running along the ceiling. Let me get my ruler. Coming from the panel. Seemingly running into the wall above the door. And then running down the door and into that little switch that was on the side of the wall. If you could figure out how to use it, that would probably be the way to open this ceiling panel.
Alright, I'll relay all that information out to everybody.
Okay, between these 2 checks, your turn is done. Who's next?
So Hellfire the wire.
No, you. I think you keep hellfiring this. Somebody else try and fiddle with the switch.
I'm like somebody's barbecue starter over here. I mean,
Squeeze Linus to start fire.
I guess Grasser will go next then.
Okay.
He's going to charge this and attack.
That's a hit.
Hold on, I guess I'll use those combat stuff. I'll do dual strike.
Okay. Okay. What's your second attack? That's a hit. 24.
Jesus, 24 altogether.
The whole thing ruptures, and the room immediately fills to... It's a bit more damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.5 feet. Pretty sure at least one of you on the floor is probably submerged at this point. No, I think you all are at least 5 foot tall, so you're still okay, but it's up to most of your necks at
I
this
would
point.
be submerged.
Oh, you'd
if I
be
was on
completely...
top, but I'm not.
The rest of you are at least up to your necks at this point. You guys just see each other's heads emerging through the blood, except for Nick, who's climbed up on a cage.
I'm 6'9". How
That's
long
right.
is my damn neck?
You and Krasdar are fine, that's true. It's more to your mid-torso. The switch on the wall is only 5 feet tall, so it's at risk at this point of being covered in blood and being much harder to operate. So is the lock on the door. It's at about 6 feet as well. Who wants to go next?
I'm assuming they want me to Hellfire again, right? That's the plan here.
That's what everyone's saying.
I'm not asking you, GM. I don't trust you. Is that what you guys want me to do?
We are doing too many different things at once.
We really are.
We're currently trying every single solution.
I want you
Yeah,
to do what you
but
think
the
is
thing
best.
is, with the opening of the vaults, the blood vaults, we lose a lot of time for the other things to happen. Like, the keys take time, the hellfiring take time, the figuring out the wire and the button takes time.
We need to focus in on one action and just do that. So, you want me to start a barbecue over here, or are we focusing on the logs? We doing the panel on the ceiling?
Try to open the ceiling panel, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because that way, if Krasdar destroys all the things and it doesn't fill all the way with blood,
You're assuming that we can. You're assuming that goes out, or that I mean, we don't. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
it may
care.
not go out, but
I mean, do whatever. I'm just saying. Is that the plan?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Okay. Well then,
I'm just gonna keep trying the keys.
Yeah, if you guys want Krastar to stop.
No, Krasdar, follow your heart, follow your dreams.
so at this point, I have nothing to do. So I'm just gonna to not go into the blood of death swim. I don't want to go in the blood of death swimming pool.
You can keep just trying to hellfire it. Just do it. I mean, like, just do whatever your character would do, because we wouldn't really have time to stop and plan out this.
Linus thinks that this is the dumbest plan ever, but
Oh,
it's the only.
really?
We don't
This
have.
is the dumbest plan ever?
Someone else act first then. Linus is taking too long.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Oh, here,
Grar is curious about the blood, and so he's going to taste it.
Okay.
See what
Roll
he can
perception
glean.
tasting.
I really should get that.
10. 16. That is another 8 keys. Unfortunately, still not the right one. It tastes like iron. That's a success. Roll your damage.
Yep.
11. That's 18. The panel is glowing. It's glowing decently red hot. And as the blood is getting up to that level, it's also sizzling pretty badly. And getting that nice cooked human smell starting to build up in the room.
Krasdar's mouth waters.
So we've got Fafnir and Krasdar left. Does anyone else still have their turn that I just missed?
Krastar had already gone, right? Or we restarted.
This is
Yeah.
turn 3. I think every turn you smashed a pillar so far.
Okay.
I put Lidus on top of a cage.
Over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I will fly up to the panel and try to see what I can do.
Yeah, perception searching. You just cannot figure out this panel. It's sealed. I mean, you ram into it as hard as you can and exert as much might. Looking around desperately, you also see that little cord running across the ceiling, but you can't find any way to manually open it from the hatch itself.
Okay.
We're down to Krasdar.
Krasdar, start hitting buttons on that control box.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Which control box? This control box, or you said
No,
this one
over
right
here. Yeah.
You gonna push Zenik out of the way?
Yeah, I think Krastar would push Zenik out of the way, and I guess he's going to do a strength might on it.
Oh, you're gonna push the buttons.
Yes.
Okay. Swing away. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, your big, giant, strong Minotaur fingers just jam into the thing repeatedly as fast and as hard as you can, hoping that speed plus power usually equals good results for you. And by the time you're done, the panel kind of is dented in, and the buttons don't really make that satisfying clicking sound anymore as you hit them. You seem to have destroyed the panel.
Wonderful.
Back to the panel on the wall.
The blood level is going to rise again.
Now who appreciates the barbecue starter?
Thanks that 2 of the pillars are destroyed. It only goes up to a total of, I think that's 5 foot even now. Yeah, that's 5 foot now. Keep in mind your height if you're still on the floor. I think everyone who's still on the floor, except for possibly Zenik, is okay. Zenik's going to be swimming pretty soon.
I'm 6'2", so
Okay, so you got a head and a little bit of shoulders still above. Gror and Krasdar should be okay for a little longer. All your actions are back. Who's going first?
I am going to continue looking at the panel.
Okay. Unless you're doing something else other than look at it, then yeah, you know what to roll. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Go ahead and roll intelligence engineering for me, please.
Oh, nice.
You're a better
Stun
engineer
points.
than... Yeah, you do have 6 stun points, and you succeeded, so you can use those.
I will. I will.
Exploration's probably the only logical place to look right now.
Yeah. I will. This makes me. Actually, no. The object of your attention.
What does that one do?
You receive a +1 bonus to further test to examine or perceive additional
You can do that.
aspects.
You can do that, and that makes me wonder. So do an additional test
Craftstar,
and
you can also get a +2 bonus to anything for Craftstar's thing as well.
Yeah, so that's a +3 bonus then. And that makes me wonder as well.
So you get a roll again?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can add 3 to that roll.
Let me give you your info first. The wire is... It's essentially, from what you can tell, some kind of a magnetic seal, where that wire is actually what's keeping it shut rather than what would open it. You get the feeling that if you somehow cut the flow of whatever kind of energy is powering this strange metal contraption and you release that seal, you should be able to open the panel. The panel still looks heavy as fuck, but it should release the magnetic seal and make it openable by someone strong enough to do so. Now you can make a second roll of whatever type you'd want to further investigate it.
Gonna make an intelligence check.
I'm
No.
just thinking about the situation more.
Yeah, thinking about what the power source would be.
Okay.
It's a +1. It's a +1.
You got an additional 1 on that? Okay, 5. So that's 14.
No, it's 15. It should be 15.
Is it 15?
4 + 5 + 3 + 1 + 1.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Right. No, it's a 14. It doesn't matter, though. They're both good enough. Sorry, my brain stopped for a second there. So investigating it, you've been to Ilanesh. This is not Gnomish, and the only other race clever enough to come up with a mechanism like this is the goblins. That said, their stuff tends to run on either steam, electricity, or alchemy. You don't see any way that this could be steam. That just doesn't make any sense. If it's electricity, then severing the cord or just damaging whatever power source is connected to the cord would do it. If it's alchemy, same thing, except it might be dangerous, releasing chemicals into the room that you're currently stuck in.
Okay. I relay this information to the party.
Okay. Between those 3 checks, I'm going to say your actions are all spent. So who wants to go
Yep.
next?
Am I not hellfiring anymore?
No, keep at it.
Grar's gonna arcane blast at the electric cable.
Okay. Roll your accuracy check. That will hit the cable. Roll damage.
No, that
That's
was wrong.
quarterstaff. That's your wrong weapon. That's better.
Wait. Don't you have the additional damage now too from the hold on 1 second. I just read about it. Spell blast. You can cast a spell after hitting a foe with an arcane blast. Is a stunt that costs 3 stunt. Come on. Yeah. So you can
Oh, yeah, you have 6. Yeah, you have 6 stunts.
This stunt costs 3 stunt points, and the spell you cast cannot have a magic point cost. Oh, you're never mind. I forgot who I was talking about.
MP.
Yeah, I forgot who I was talking to.
Don't worry, I know how to play my character, so I didn't mention any.
Okay, yeah, because you don't have any.
You do manage to hit, and it seems to do some damage, but you also see a bright blue liquid start streaming like a compressed line that has a little slit in it. Just this like a line-shaped spray, and as it's touching the blood, it's immediately essentially causing it to condense and like blood drying out. Only you hear this sound as it's touching. Pretty safe to say this is probably some sort of acidic or very basic liquid that will not feel good if it touches you. The spray from it is currently in this line. It's just hitting the blood in that general area. So you can walk around it at the moment. It's not like spreading very quickly at all. And it seems to be absorbed into the blood pretty much as soon as it hits. That is Gor's action, unless you want to move.
No, I'm chilling right here.
Okay, who's next?
So Linus looks at his hand, looks at the panel, and says, "Hellfire."
Yep. One more.
Over.
I'm gonna try and get the torch this time.
That's it.
Well, I can hit those like crazy now, can't I?
Yeah,
now
you
that
can.
doesn't now that doesn't actually matter. There you go, buddies. There's some damage on that panel. What is the intensity of the glow right now, though?
Like it's been in a smith's fire for a half hour. It's glowing bright orange, and as the blood is
Okay,
getting up to it, you actually hear what sounds like metal cracking and denting a little bit as the blood level is touching the bottom of that panel.
Nick says, "Fafnir, toss me the torch."
Fafnir's out
Can
of
I still do
actions.
that?
I mean, why can't Crossstar just smash the shit out of his axe now?
You could try.
Good idea.
I mean, the cold thing's great, but you guys are going about it opposite. You freeze and then you heat, and that's what causes.
I guess someone. I'm sure you would probably say Crest or it's ready.
I'm out of action, so it'd be somebody else.
Well, you
Yeah,
can
but
move
you can
Lidus,
still
but that's
talk.
all you can do. And you can talk whenever
Oh.
you want.
Hey, Crossstar, smash it. Oh, that might be a tree over there, that bright glowy thing. You might want to hit it with your axe really hard.
Crastar screams at the top of his lungs and charges it.
He's going to roll Constitution running to get through the 5 feet of blood quickly enough to get there. I'll give you a penalty on the attack, but I'll let you attempt it.
Hold on. Does it count, or can I do? Oh God, never mind.
You're going to take a penalty to this attack, but you can still make your attack.
Can I assist Crossstar by cheering him on?
I have that.
Oh, was that
Oh.
outside of Krasdar's normal movement to begin with? Not with the charge. A charge doubles
Yeah.
your movement.
Charge. Yeah.
But the
So-
blood did slow him down significantly, so I'm going to give you a -5. So with the +2, it's a -3 if you want to try and hit it.
Wait, if it's doubled, my movement speed is 10. -5 is 15. That's 15 yards, anyways, or 15 meters. So, would it be a full run then?
Yeah, that was a charge. But the blood slowed you down, so I'm giving you a penalty to your attack roll. Feel free to take your swing, though.
Plus
Yeah, that's
2.
it.
Oh,
Good,
6 hit points.
good time
Please
to have
use
that
them.
-5. So that's
Give me a sec.
22, 24 minus, that's 19. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage against the door.
You could do a mighty blow.
6 hit points.
You do have
4 hit points. Sorry, 4.
Mighty blow. Let's see where's that's 1d6. I'd rather do a dual strike.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense for Crossstar.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 also hits.
32
18
damage.
14 is a shit ton of damage. The 2 strikes land both at the top, and it does indeed wedge it out. It's not far enough out yet that anyone could squeeze through it, but a few more good strikes while keeping it relatively hot should do the job.
Oh boy.
The whole top part's bent out now. You estimate 2 or 3 more solid hits should do it, at worst. But that is definitely your turn done. Who's next?
I think I might be the only one left. I don't know if I can hit
You
that
and
thing
Zenek
hard
are
enough.
left.
I don't know that I can hit that thing hard enough, so...
It's up to you if you want to try.
Hit it with Zenek.
Yeah, just have Zenek stroll over there and roll 3 6s and walk through it.
I'm gonna go over there and hit just Lidus.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Hey, is the door to this cage open? Is this guy still in this cage, or...?
You guys released them all. I was gonna mention the fact that he was stuck in there, but I'm gonna assume someone just used lockpicking to get him out.
Okay, I was about to just get him out.
So
right now,
he's huddling on this table. No one except for him can really stand very well, so they're all in near danger of starting to drown. They're in no shape to stand or swim for any elongated period of time.
I think I'll just pass on my action this turn.
Okay.
I don't,
Zenik, what you doing?
Hmm. I'm not sure. Do you guys think I should keep trying keys or go?
Keep trying
Try to
keys.
smash the
it
door.
doesn't hurt to keep trying the keys.
All right, there you go. Key.
15, 16, that's another 8. Which brings you up to 26. Unfortunately, you haven't found the right key quite yet. Last person is Nick. Are you just going to skip your action this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Blood level is going to rise once more. It is now above the surface level of the cages, but only by a half foot. These 3 people who are wounded have about another half foot to a foot of increase before they're going to be completely submerged and unable to keep themselves above the surface level. That said, all of you have your actions. Fafnir, you can fly for 3 more turns. Who's going first?
Krastar will go first.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, boy.
Lucky dog with the stun points. You hit.
Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna do dual strike and
Pierce armor? No.
quick question. If I did skirmish, that wouldn't really do anything to this, huh?
You can't move a wall.
you can knock the wall 2 yards forward.
It's a great way to renovate if you need some more space. Just knock a wall back.
I think technically
Well,
you have
that's-
to use lightning attack, not dual strike.
They both cost the same, I believe.
Well, lightning attack at least 3.
It's a loaded missile weapon. I don't.
One of them works for what he wants it to work for. That's all I know.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and strike it twice.
Okay. 16, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The second strike is ineffective.
And then Krastar is going to move back.
It's just barely
Mark.
holding on at this point.
Minus.
Like
Krastar yells out, "Midas Hellfire it one more time!"
Okay.
it's just like one corner is still solidly attached. The other 3 corners are all bent, and it's got this wicked bend back. You make it by 1.
Fuck, man.
Just by one
What's your
again.
damage?
You got 2 still stunts though.
No, fucking nice.
That's a really good roll.
And the panel's knocked prone.
I can't put an icon on nothingness. It is growing bright hot, and actually, Krasdar, you can feel the heat of it from 2 meters away quite easily on your exposed fur and skin.
I'm reducing costs, by the way. I can't afford to keep doing this.
Okay.
Krastar's hairs on his face are singeing off from the heat.
They are ever so slowly. Who's next?
Nick will go. He'll see that it's like just barely hanging on. He'll try and make like a dive bomb attack on it.
With yourself?
No, with my short sword.
He's gonna body slam it with all 30 pounds of him.
Alright, you're jumping into the pool of blood to attack it?
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 is not enough to have any effect, unfortunately.
Would +2?
Yes,
make
it would, actually.
There you go.
Okay, roll the damage. 8.
What's the wall's dex?
You cannot use pinpoint attack against a wall.
I can't believe you just, I can't believe you just asked what the wall's dex was.
Can the wall move? Yes.
That actually does snap the panel off entirely. You can see that there, a little bit of the blood starts pouring out, and the creature is in fact gone. The whole caravan has left without this particular wagon. They're a few thousand meters ahead at this point, and traveling much quicker than they were before. Like, the people on foot are having to jog at a decent pace in order to keep up.
Does this panel have enough room for everyone to get through at some point?
The You and Grar are going to have to squeeze because the edges are still red hot, and there's a pretty good chance of you burning yourselves. The shorter characters like Nick and Lytus can get through pretty easily as long as someone helps them get over that bottom. Cause it's not like on the ground level. It's like 4 feet to 6 feet up is kind of the range where it is.
Grassar will probably end up just holding his hand out and letting everyone jump through.
So at this point, it's nearly fully submerged, but a lot of the blood is pouring out as a result of that.
These individuals right here, though, are they going to fit?
Well, let
if
Nick
someone
jump out. He
assists
might be able
them-
to open the door from the outside.
I mean, we're not in a hurry, so
Yeah.
we can chill till it cools even.
Fafner has his torch still, right?
Up to you guys. Who's going next? As you three are out of actions at the moment.
I am going to cold. Actually, I'm gonna go to Zenik. Zenik, may I have the keys?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna rush over to Nick, give the keys to Nick.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that'll be your turn with all the moving and handing on and off of items.
Because we know which key would open the door from the outside, right?
You do know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grar, Zenik, are you doing anything?
No, I'm just
Nope.
chilling.
Okay. The blood level actually recedes down to just the 5-foot mark with that giant panel open at this point. Since the immediate threat is indeed over, we're going to go back to free flow.
Are these guys still submerged or no?
No, they'll be safe at this point.
Okay.
But they, unless you're willing to wait several minutes for those hot edges to cool down enough, someone's going to have to be very careful in getting them through that side if you wish.
What happened to the cold torch?
Yeah, just the cold torch thing.
Crossstar, help me out. I'll go unlock the front door.
If you remember from session 0, the cold torch doesn't actually do damage to you, so it will take a while. It's a chill torch. It's not like glacier frostbite level cold. It's just a little chilly.
Yeah,
Crest-
but it's better than nothing.
It does help a little bit, yes.
Crastar holds out his hand so Nick can hop onto it and hop through the hole.
Okay.
Why the hell do I still have the cold torch, actually?
Because you got that, you swear you never let it go. You literally said that. I will never let
Yeah.
the torch go.
So Nick runs around. I need you at the other side to make a dexterity acrobatics check to not get hit by the door as it's... Oh no, the door goes up. Never mind, it won't hit you.
Yeah.
Still, I need you to avoid the 5 feet of blood that's going to come rushing out in your face when you open it. 15 is just enough to miss it. This giant wave of blood, and you just barely are able to bounce out of the way, so it only covers your already completely soaked lower half, not knocking you down or doing any damage. At this point, the meager flow of those 2 remaining statues isn't enough to keep the room at more than half a foot at most, so the crisis is indeed resolved. And Peter Griffin comes over and immediately licks the parts of you that aren't completely soaked in blood.
Really? I feel like he'd probably lick the parts that are soaked in blood.
That's a good point. Okay, he's cleaning
I
up
feel
his
like he may try to taste him.
Uh-oh.
Can this please be a thing? I'll be so entertained.
Roll animal handling.
I don't believe.
14. That's enough to keep your friend Peter Griffin under control.
Completely.
Light-
For you, maybe not for Lytus. We'll see when he gets out.
Lytus says, so close.
Bro, Lytus is like a boneless chicken wing to Peter right now. He's covered in blood. He's a small little morsel.
Nope, I'm not covered in blood. Just up to my chest.
Yeah, Lytus got out pretty quick.
Crastar looks to Elias and says, get in the backpack. I'll make sure nothing else happens to you.
I'm not sure that you can fit through there with me in the backpack.
Let's go through this way.
The door's
Oh,
open.
right, there's a door. Yeah, okay.
Door's open.
As he
I'm gonna hop in
opens,
there.
as he opens the backpack, it's almost entirely full of blood right now.
Not right in the backpack.
I've got a bag you can ride in.
The holding bag?
Yeah.
It's full of frozen blood.
So yeah, Lytus is gonna jump down and walk the fuck out the door.
I guess
Um,
Crastar will go over and assist the dude that's proned out right here and throw him over his shoulder.
Fafnir will do the same with this dude. Hey, someone grab the last one, and the other one can go on his own, I guess.
Well, actually, that depends. What race is this one, and what race is this one?
No
Crastar
Minotaurs.
No Minotaurs?
Uh-uh.
Alright, then Crastar will pick both of them up.
Okay.
How crippled are they? Because I've got a collection of beings at the inn who can't really move, and I'd like to add to it.
These are official Whisperstalkers. They're going to be well taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, the elf is well taken care of. I'm going to take care of them. But just, like, how much can they move?
They've been essentially more or less dissected, so at the moment, not much.
Perfect. I'll claim one for myself.
Oh no.
Claim one. Jeez.
I want a not elf. I already have an elf.
Anyways, so
You can have a dwarf now.
Crastar will be carrying 2 for now.
So wait, you're collecting incapacitated thing.
We'll see where it goes.
I think I literally just said where it goes.
They're all going to be like
You know, I would
sex-
like to see where it goes to.
They're all going to be sex toys in his
Oh,
brothel.
God.
You know what? I'm cool with that because I have investments there. I approve this.
I don't. Cuts into our money.
I mean, but does it because we get bigger money later?
No, you get bigger money later.
No, that's bullshit. Because I split the profits to everybody when we got it.
Oh, that's right. I think
That's true, he did.
I don't think Sonic was here for that.
It's a
Yes, he
100
was.
gold per person versus the 2 to 3 gold that we got from your commissions.
Well, you're still turning
Right.
them into the Whisperstalkers.
Or are we?
You can't pretend that one didn't make it, or that one other didn't make it when they all know the 4 of them
Or
survived.
can we?
So what if he doesn't make it and then I revive him later? Like
By
maybe on
later,
the
you
way.
mean within 12 seconds?
Well,
I think they'll
let's say
notice.
on the way to the end he dies, right? And then as the whispers walk away, I bring him back.
Okay, none of them can survive then.
It's up to you to be insane or not.
No, let's just turn him in, dude. I'm just having fun.
Crastar would probably approach this guy with his newfound sense of morals and let him know that we're sorry about his buddy and that there's nothing that we could do and that we were told that you guys were expendable and that we tried our best to
It means he didn't tell them that they were expendable.
Yeah.
Huh?
Having new morals would mean you wouldn't tell them they were expendable.
Well, no, it's more or less he's telling the truth now.
Who said we were expendable?
Yeah.
Crastar says, you guys have been gone for a while. A lot has happened. The leaders are no longer the same leaders as before.
Well, who are they?
It's probably best if we take you there first.
Okay. Sure. Well, you're right. Right. We need to get out of here. They could be back.
So
Let's
this place
go.
smells bad.
Crastar grabs these. I guess I don't know.
Smells like orc blood and booty hole.
Crastar asks Nick, "Do you think that they could ride on Peter? Would he freak out if they're on him?"
I could probably take one of them with me.
You hear a loud horn coming from the direction that caravan went in.
Let's get out of here right now. Let's go. Go.
Crastar will grab 2 of them then, while one of them's riding on Peter, and I guess we'll start running towards the camp where that lady was at.
Okay.
The female.
As you start heading out, you look back and you see a large group of orcs approaching on giant wolven-looking creatures. You're able to get to the camp before they outpace you, but they are moving faster than you guys are on foot.
What's the female orc's name? I can't remember.
Damn it if I remember.
I think you wrote her name down.
And then I
In
created
the,
a chat
chat.
because someone told me to do that because it's a good idea to do that.
You have chat logs.
Oh, I do, don't I?
You.
Maldine.
Maldine, thank you. She actually rushes towards you as you get closer and just frantically starts yelling, "They're chasing you, idiots! Why did you come to me?"
Gotta get out of here.
How are we going to outrun the damn things? They're on wargs.
Can we ambush them?
She kind of looks around in the darkness. We could try. I think they outnumber us. A lot to one.
A lot.
Oh, I thought there was
Oh,
only-
that's not bad. We're fine.
Do you know how to count?
Better than you.
Yeah.
Can we all just stealth?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stealth.
I think that would be best.
Oh boy.
What is it? What are we rolling? Dexterity? All right.
Dexterity.
Ooh.
I'm gonna set Peter off, so he's gonna fly off into the sky.
Was it
All right,
another
I'll see
with
you.
him?
I'll see you guys later.
Oh my god!
Wait, you know what?
Just-
No, wait. I take back that stealth roll. I'm just
Oh.
gonna circle the campsite on top of Peter.
I think Crastar got a better stealth roll than Zenek.
Almost everyone. Actually, everyone got a better stealth roll than Zedek.
Yeah.
Zedek mockingly says, "See you later," and then trips and just falls face first into the sand or into the rocky ground.
Yeah, but the good thing is I can do it again.
So I actually don't want to stealth whisper.
Okay, what are you doing?
The reason I don't want to, I don't have that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna go disguise. I guess. It's not part of my meta. And it's bugging the shit out of me.
That's fine. Which disguise are you using?
What's popular in this area?
Goblins? For
Nope.
shorter races, goblins and kobolds are the only ones that are really common here.
Wouldn't orcs be? Are we
What?
in the orc land?
I'm too short for an orc.
Midas
Yeah.
is not gonna pass.
Okay,
No.
gotcha.
Linus is a third of their height.
You can always get into Crastar's backpack since he rolled a high stealth.
You have blood in your backpack. You never emptied it.
Just get into the backpack.
He's gonna drown in the backpack.
Alright, what you doing, Linus?
Let's
You know what?
Go
Let's
to
get
blood
on
mode and
Peter.
heal yourself.
I'm gonna disguise myself as a gnome, and I'm gonna get in his backpack and act like I'm dead.
Perfect.
You quickly whip on your disguise and jump into the bloody backpack.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I just couldn't do it.
It's alright.
No, that's totally fine.
Crastar's hiding behind a bush really, really well.
Of course. Whose stealth didn't beat 17?
Grar.
Pretty much everybody, I think.
Pretty much everybody.
Oh my god, Mike! I hate you.
My stealth actually is a 17, but I did not using it because I'm flying. So
Yeah, they're also the aggressors in the scenario. So are you the only one flying there, Nick?
I believe I have one of the injured Whisperstalkers
One
on.
of the guys are with you? Okay. So the orcs come rolling up on you guys. Alt! Wait, I gotta roll this just for fun.
Oh, this is good. They want to talk.
Wow, that's really good for their fucking dumb as shit intelligence.
Wow.
They roll up and one of the guys in the front jumps off of his warg and walks up to whoever's walking up to meet him, if anyone.
Grar goes up to meet him.
You're of
Oh,
our,
God.
you're of our blood. Have you seen trespassers?
None.
Roll deception.
Well, I'm not lying.
Well, it's true. Yeah, we're not trespassers for him,
With
right?
I mean,
I'll roll deception, but I mean, are
You can
we
roll persuasion
trespassing?
if
That
you
I would.
prefer.
What's up?
Wouldn't you have to
Persuasion or
roll?
deception, whichever one you think is more accurate.
Wouldn't you have to roll perception to actually know if we
Yes,
were
he does
still
have
there?
to roll perception.
Grar is the aggressor here, right?
He's the
So
actor, yes.
Yay!
Hmm. Do you have any idea where they might have gone? Have you seen footprints?
None whatsoever. We're not currently tracking anyone.
What are you
We
doing
haven't
out here
been
in the
looking.
desert?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I just tell him we just concluded some business with the at another encampment. We were buying artifacts.
On mentioning artifacts, his eyes kind of perk up. Anything interesting?
Just old family heirloom. Nothing of great value.
Why did you buy them then? He seems perplexed by your logic.
Sentimental value.
But you
I'm
said
a
it wasn't
fool.
an heirloom.
What?
But it's not an heirloom, then why is it sentimental to you?
I said family heirloom.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. What clan are you of?
No sight.
Oh, and they all start nodding their heads yes. Oh, it makes sense now. Yes, it's okay. And he like pats you on the head in a very demeaning manner. It's okay. You can go home now. We won't harass you. We need to find the intruders. Let's go. And they all ride off.
It's like you're retarded or something.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Any day.
I mean, am I the only person that's noticed this? That every time he speaks of no side, they're like, oh, right.
They don't treat him well, no.
Here's a lollipop. Thanks for showing up.
The orcish woman is just standing there stunned. And after like a good 30 seconds, she finally says, my god, they fill the stereotype too well. Let's get out of here before intelligent ones come looking.
They were even dumber than.
Finish
what?
it.
What else?
You know what he said. Don't even act like you know what he said.
You cut out.
Oh my god. You just couldn't let it go.
She punches you in the face.
Why she gotta hit me? Like, why is it always gonna be violent?
4 damage.
Well, you insulted her, so there's that.
Krasdar cutter.
What?
You don't get paid if you hurt me. Let's go. She starts walking off in the direction of the original village, the harbor city that you rolled up on.
I grumble and follow.
We all follow.
Unless you have something else you need to do here.
Well, we kind of have to find the puppet that Grar killed Grar's thing, right?
Oh, that's a thing of nightmares.
The 4 things you fought were similar to it, but not the same. They weren't floating or nearly as menacing looking than that one was.
On the way back, Nick's gonna keep an eye out for bloodstones on the ground.
Okay. Oh, you guys just heading straight back to the harbor then?
I think so, yeah.
No Lytus looking for shamans for blood rituals, no Grar looking for the puppet?
Man, I mean, I think resting right now might be a little better than all that.
You guys are a
we
couple
can just
days
head to,
out.
like,
You're gonna
the
have to take a
harbor
long
town.
rest before you get there regardless.
I mean, I'm hurt too bad to deal with any other shit right now.
Okay. Everyone roll survival just to make sure you can find a safe enough place.
What is
What the
that?
hell is survival?
Shit. I think it's up my butt.
I do want to do the shaman thing though before we leave this area.
I do not want to find that puppet man.
I
do not?
need
I do
the
not.
power.
Sounds scary as fuck.
Roll
not scared.
intelligence, natural lore, please.
I'll hold you, buddy.
That's the closest thing we have to survival.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wait, can we all take a second to see this really horrible natural roll? Oh,
1, 1, 2. Yeah, you guys, plenty of you. Regardless of Nick's horrible leadership for the first time ever in the natural lore department, the rest of you were able to
It's
find a
because
safe
there's
place to rest.
nothing. It's because there's nothing alive here in
There is very little alive. You guys do find a safe place to rest. Go ahead and restore all your HP and MP.
Oh god.
So I'll change absolutely nothing.
Because you're fucking impossible to hit.
Krasdar was doing pretty well as well.
I want to walk over to Guar and see. I really want to meet a shaman.
Too bad my family's too retarded to help you.
But you're not. But you're not retarded. Your family is, but you're fine.
Fine. At first light, we'll go looking.
Grar, your family isn't retarded. Other orcs view them as retarded because they don't value blood the way they do. It's just
I
a
knew
racial
that.
cultural-
You didn't share.
Okay,
if
just
you
making sure you actually knew they weren't a bunch of retards.
You've told me before.
Okay, just making sure.
if you would tell Linus that, he'd probably understand, but he doesn't understand. All he sees is them like patting you on the head. So his impression is your family is not very bright.
They're too bright.
That's just his impression. He could always change it by saying, "Blah blah 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 blah."
So,
Yes,
But till then, here's
Dry
your
doesn't
helmet.
want to talk about his family, so he just says, "We'll go looking in the morning."
Okay.
So night goes to day. What is your action? You're about a day away from the harbor city, from where you eventually ended up making camp.
So I would just use my contact's ability to see if I can find anyone who can point us to someone I know that could help us.
You walk up to a small hill and you find a couple outcast villages. They're not necessarily your families, but they're outcasts like your family is, and they'll all likely help you.
And what is it you want again? One more time, latest. Can you reiterate? So it'll help me.
I want to learn what orcs do to draw power from blood.
Oh,
And Nick also would have caught Gerard before he left to go find his contacts too, and would have told him that he's looking for a poison recipe book so he could learn some more poisons if he could help.
I would say
He knows that Gerard knows people, so
we probably are going to go to the same people for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to approach him and say, "Hail, I'm looking for some information."
So you guys are going to one of those outcast villages?
Yeah.
Because there aren't people wandering in the middle of the wild. Only you guys would be there.
Yeah, we're going to an outcast village.
Okay, so I'll say it's about 4 or 5 days. So it's about noon when you guys walk up to the border, and there's people out just working, tending the land, sharpening weapons, doing battle drills against each other.
Hail, we're looking for your shamans.
We only have one. This way. And as they're walking, they ask. Actually, they don't have to ask. You're a no sight.
Perceptive.
Not as much as you with those eyes. We've seen a couple of your kindred here before. Good people. You're welcome to stay if you need to.
Thank you.
And they walk you up into the slightly larger of the
what-
huts. Oh, go ahead.
when that conversation is happening, I assume that Nick and Lytus are kind of following along behind, and Nick whispers to Lytus, "Of course he sees your kindred here before. You're right here with him."
Yeah, that's what I thought you said, kindred too. I was like, "Yeah, you damn right, kindred's good people."
Damn you.
There's all kinds of confusion right now.
Yes, I stumbled and accidentally said the Drid. I meant just Kin. You guys get to the damn hut and shut your mouths. And you walk in, and there's an elderly female dressed in heavy robes. She's just... You see her eyes seem to be a little bit glazed over. She's just staring into a large bowl, just full to the brim of blood. That seems to be, like, rippling at spots, even though there's no visible disruptions. It should be still, and yet it's still rippling occasionally, and she just seems to be watching these tracing from ripple origin point to origin point with her eyes. She doesn't address you. The gentleman who is helping you says, "She gets like this sometimes. You can just tap her on the shoulder, or you can let her finish. It's kind of hard to tell which one she prefers, unfortunately. It's anyone's guess."
Can
Let
I
me
do
know.
blood wound? It's just a demonstration, but not hurt or do any kind of negative. Will you allow that?
You have to target something with it.
Well, I just want to use my graphic, basic.
Oh, you want to... Okay, you could target yourself to demonstrate your power.
Like basically, I want her to see this. Is what I want her to see.
You'd have to target yourself with it.
So I'm going to hurt myself. Okay,
Yes.
whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
You can target me. I'm fine with that.
You're not here.
You're not here
Yeah,
yet.
that's right.
I'll target myself. I'm fine with that.
Did you guys bring Crastar at all or no?
Nope.
So it's just the two of you there?
The
I-
three of us.
I just don't feel like Crowstar would have been a great addition to this situation. That's why I didn't invite him.
Okay. Unfortunately, that first attempt's a failure. So spend
Yeah.
the MP and try again if you wish. Grower, you can increase your HP and MP up to full.
Gotcha.
That's not a failure. Holy shit.
Oh, that's quite good. So who are you targeting?
Myself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I'm going to just assume you automatically succeed. on your check. So just roll 6
Damage?
Yeah. Okay, take 5 points of penetrate. That's Hellfire again.
Yeah,
Unless
that hurt.
They're the same?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Blood wound. Oh, blood wound. Oh, much better. Yeah. Ooh. God damn it! That's fine.
Why is the Hellfire... Oh, you need to update your Hellfire macro. It's supposed to do 1 more point of damage, I think.
Is it? Yeah, probably. I need to fix my shit. I haven't added that willpower shit I told you about.
Yeah. So you take 7 points of damage, and you do pretty much exactly what that picture has, only you extract the blood from your hand. Essentially, it just starts pouring through your fingertips and amassing into a ball. Are you gonna?
And this is my way of like showing respect in my own little weird, thought process.
She's not looking at you at the moment. She's still looking at the bowl. Are you going to say anything to try and get her attention?
I'm gonna look at Guar and expect him to say something.
I look back at Lytus, just bleeding himself out when we're meeting people for an audience, and I give him back a weird look.
Balls in your coat, bro. This ain't my people. I can't even talk to her, so I'll be like rah rah to her. So
Okay.
You all know mundane. You do have a common language.
Oh, okay. I didn't could talk to her.
Every
I
sentient
speak
creature
out.
knows mundane.
So in Orcish, Grar opens his mouth and says, "I am Grar No Sight. I'm traveling with my companions looking for knowledge."
We have seen you before, no sight.
That
What
is
is the knowledge you
ominous.
seek? Speak freely.
Oh, I just thought it was ominous. That's ominous that they've seen me before.
She ignores your comment.
We're looking for blood magic.
You'll find it
And-
here.
Do you have any teachers willing to instruct my companion in the art of drawing power from blood?
Depends on what the bowl says.
Divine away.
I have been. Been watching for the last half hour, waiting for someone to come. The bull's been in a good mood today. She finally looks up and looks at you, Lytus. Interesting. Come closer, let me see.
Yeah, I'm not scared of her. I'm all quite sure.
Okay. You walk up. She reaches out to touch the ball of blood. Do you react in any way?
Ah, not at all.
Okay. She puts her palm over it and then takes it from you and does kind of the same thing, only she brings it over to herself. Very interesting. Kindred. I wouldn't have expected.
Well,
There's
destiny.
There's so little blood in your body. It seems like it would be dangerous to use it to fuel your power.
Like they say, great power in small packages.
I've not heard anyone say that.
You literally just heard me say it.
She kind of cracks a half smile. No one else. Do you mind if I add it to my collection and see what it tells me?
Do it.
She then pours the ball of blood into her bowl and just sits there and watches. She does that for about 10 minutes. Are you guys going to do anything or just wait patiently while she's watching it continue to just bubble and make little...
I want to know what Nick's doing while all this blood and shit's happening. I'm
Nick
really
is-
interested in that.
Nick is really, really creeped out, and he's hiding behind Grar, basically.
Okay. Gra, are you just watching?
Yeah, Grar's just watching.
I assume Lytus is
Nick
watching.
is peeking out from behind Grar's waist, I guess, would probably be where his head would be.
And Lytus, you're just watching as well?
I am.
Okay.
I don't want to interrupt. I'm trying to show respect here.
Okay. After the 10 or so minutes passes, the boil starts to bubble, and a little bit of a red misty haze, kind of like a... If blood could evaporate, that seems to be what it's doing. It's not physically possible, and both the mages in the room damn well know it. But somehow it's happening regardless. This is kind of similar to when you siphon blood, because it comes out as kind of a little misty haze. She seems to be doing that to the pool of blood. And the cloud just kind of sits right in front of, right in between your face and hers, essentially just a couple feet above the bowl. She then looks up at you, and the cloud of mist forms an image On one side, it's the mask you currently wear. On the other side, it's the mask that currently resides, I believe, back with the Whisperstalkers because you handed it over.
Right.
She asks what this image means to you.
That's the mask we got off of Nimbus. It's a heirloom or artifact that could. It's part of the kindred species. No, not species. What's what I'm looking for?
Bones of Foundation.
Yeah.
Why do you not wear it?
I don't know what it does. I don't play with magic. I don't understand unless it's explained and taught to me.
Are you afraid?
Cautious, as any mage is, as you probably know.
I do not know caution as well as you do.
Hmm.
Playing with
Must be
blood is
nice.
dangerous.
Meh.
There isn't a whole lot of room for caution in this art. Are you sure you can handle it?
Oh yeah.
The blood doesn't show me any reason not to teach you. I am willing.
No.
It will take some time, but it can also be done over a distance. Now that I have your blood, I can communicate with you. As long as you're on this realm. Do you wish to
Nice.
start now, or do you have
What?
somewhere else you need to be?
Oh no. I'm starting now.
Wonderful. She finally, for the first time, looks... Because Gror is like 2.5 times your height, looks between Gror's legs to see the entirety of Nick standing behind him. And says, Gnome, do you have a reason you're here?
Nick kind of comes like he just walks right in between Gar's legs and it's like, me? You're talking to me?
And when you look up, you just see that hazy blood mask, and you can barely see her face from behind it. It's still suspended in the air.
He like jumps and makes that noise that I just made, and
You almost groin shot Grar with your head, but he's able to get out of the way just in time.
I was just wondering if maybe if there was maybe somebody who could I poison. I need poisons.
Poison is dishonorable in battle. Orcs very rarely use it. You'd be better off looking at the gnolls or kobold. They're both much more fond of the stuff than we are.
Do they know how to write books? And you need a book, recipes.
The kobolds have many recipes for poison. It's one of their specialties. The race is just naturally inclined towards that practice and art. They may not have books, but they can teach you how to write your own.
Where might I find them?
Razqual. It's only a few days' travel from the borders of our nation. If you have a map, I could add the location to you. I have a shaman there that well, he's more of a chieftain. But I do know someone there, and I could write you an invitation, a welcoming letter.
If you'd be so kind, that would be amazing.
Well, certainly. And then she she stands up and walks around her bowl and draws a small knife out of her pocket and like reaches out for your hand and says, "May I?"
I look at Grar.
He looks straight up at you.
Linus smirks.
You have to pay the price.
Okay, so Nick's gonna close his eyes, look the other way, and stick out his hand.
Okay, you just take 1 point of penetrating damage as she basically pricks your palm. And then she uses her finger just to pick up a small amount of your blood, and she tastes it. I taste the darkness in you. It's fresh. Tell me about it, she asks as she turns around and starts walking back to her sitting position by the bowl.
Oh, well, I moved away from home. Met a few friends, I guess. I started to learn about what the world is really like. Also, I got this weird ring.
I know nothing of that ring. But you found the world to be dark so far.
Yeah, I've had to kill, like, a lot of people since I left home.
Had to or wanted to?
Well, I had to. They were gonna kill me.
At this point, Linus is watching this shit like a freaking, I don't know, soap opera. He's like all intent. He really wants to see where this conversation is going.
Linus makes some blood popcorn and starts eating it.
Oh, damn right.
I would suggest you look inside a little more often. You might be surprised with what's in you. But yes, of course, I will write you a letter of introduction to my chieftain friend. She pulls out a it's kind of like a not good paper, like you're almost ashamed to touch it, but because this has value and importance to you, you accept it regardless, and certainly not nearly the high quality that you normally allowed it be in your notebook. It's like acid, just full of acid, that kind of nasty, cheapo paper. That's the quality level of it, but regardless, it has the writing on it you need, so you accept it. She says, looking back at you, Lytus, how long do you have here? How much training can we get done?
I literally do not have this answer.
Talk to your friends.
Yeah, say, Gore, how much time we have?
We leave by nightfall.
Oh, hell no.
Can we go to Razqual? I
No. And
Rosqual's 4 days travel from here on foot.
Ooh, so can you go there then pick me up on the way back?
What about Blake Griffin?
don't you all know how many wounded Whisperstalkers we travel with? Can't afford any more delays. We can come back later, but not now.
How far is Razqual by Griffin?
You push the beast hard and don't mind the result of it in 2 days.
Nick, if you want to separate, you may go alone, but
I think I have to, guys. I think I'm gonna. I think I'll meet you back at the sterile screw.
So,
Okay.
so I'm actually torn here because if I go, I don't learn, right?
didn't she say she could train you remotely very
Yeah,
She
easily?
said she could train you.
Right, but why is she asking this now then? Why would it be an issue? You know what I mean? I don't trust Whisper. I'm not gonna lie. So I've learned my lesson. I guess I'm gonna go.
She hands you. She reaches her hand into the blood, and looks like she's reaching around, and she pulls out a what would it be? A vial. It looks like a glass vial, but there's no stopper. It's completely made of glass, full of blood, and she hands it to you, saying, "Break this. It will contact me. I will come to you in a different form and do your teaching whenever you're ready to begin."
Okay. So, as much as I'm going to regret this, I'm going to mind talk Guar, tell him how much I appreciate the introduction, and if he needs something within reason, he has my support. God, I know I'm going to regret that later.
Or not.
What's that?
And Agrar nods is to show you he knows what you're saying, and then he responds to the shaman as additional payment, or as payment. Would you like this blood? And I hold out the bag of colding.
Who's it from?
I don't know.
You don't need it?
I don't need the blood. I need the bag.
This is true. It makes sense being a no-side. Come. And she walks out of the room. You follow her into the well in the center of the town. She says, "Pour it in there."
Will it pour?
It's frozen.
I kind of look at her and say, do anything about this?
I can't thaw frozen things. It's not really my specialty.
Got it!
You're gonna hellfire the bag of colding?
Hellfire into the opening of the bag.
If he says to do it.
Will my bag survive that?
You're not sure.
Hell no. I just tell her to bring me a torch.
Guys, I'm gonna head off and get as quick of a start to Roscoe as I can. So
Yeah.
I'll meet you guys back at the sterile screw.
Well, this
And
is interesting.
Nick's gonna fly away.
Okay. This will be very interesting.
Are you gonna get through the abyss?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. I may have just killed my character, but who knows?
Just show up. You're just gonna be like Krasdar. You show up a month later, completely fucked up and different.
Or psychotic and able to kill things without conscious. I'm waiting to see how this plays out.
One or the other. This changes my plans greatly. Okay. It's almost midnight. Does anyone else have any last role play or mechanical things you want to do before we wrap up?
To everybody else unless Lightus and Garar told them Nick, they came back and Nick just was not with them.
You didn't tell anyone else you left?
No, I just left straight from the shaman's place.
I'm not gonna lie. Lightus didn't even pay attention to what you said.
Grar tells them.
Yeah.
And as we leave, I just want to say to Lightus, I would have never gave that witch my blood.
Sacrifices have to be made.
Some sacrifices are too great.
Never too great for power.
We see eye to eye on some things.
It's impossible. I'm 2 foot tall. You're 6 foot tall.
Nice.
Fair.
Sorry, I said
And say it again. Oh, God, that's amazing. All right. Anyone else have anything? Any last things they want to do? As Nick goes flying off into the sunset, and the rest of you start packing up to head back to the harbor town.
I can't wait to meet Evil Nick. It's gonna be great.
I don't really think there was anything for the rest of us to do out there, right?
It's up to you. You're in a small orcish village, essentially. If there's anything you'd want to do while you're here.
Do they have like special metal that Krasdar can buy? Like something that he could use to craft something?
Yes, actually. Orcs are the premier weaponsmiths of the world. You could probably actually learn a thing or two from them if you spent a little time here.
Yeah, I'm sure that the time that they would have been spending doing that, Krasdar probably would have been trying to learn a thing or two about smithing here.
Okay. You meet with the town's weaponsmith. Go ahead and roll a smithing check. 4, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is pretty good.
I'm sorry, Whisper. Did you say I was going to see the kobolds or the gnolls? I forgot.
Kobolds. Kobolds
God,
are
you're gonna
the
die.
specialists. Why do you say that?
I have a letter of welcoming from the shaman.
Inkworks, why do you say he's gonna die? I'm curious.
Because we've been playing with you. We've been playing with you for months.
He hasn't killed anyone yet.
What are you talking about? He kills at least one of us every session.
Yeah, but for free, all you made.
Krasdar would have died on his journey back because everyone ditched him.
Yeah, but I don't know if you guys remember the last time Nick tried to do something by himself, but he got taken by Jacob and tortured. And
So why the fuck would Nick go off by himself then?
I believe him.
Knowing that the last time he did that, something happened.
well, the time before that he left by himself was when he left home, and then he found his new family, which is
He's
The
one
parts.
stubborn son of a bitch, that's for sure.
He is. So Krasdar, the orcish smith, teaches you how to identify. Essentially, he shows you several chunks of ore and makes a fool of you at first with the intent of teaching you, asking you which one's more refined. You choose the obvious one, and he says, no, that's not the case. And basically, you've gained the ability to identify the quality level of ores. Even metals you've never seen or heard of, you can just more or less on the spot make a smithing check, and if it's high enough, you'll know if it's a good ore or bad ore, what it's good for, if it has any special properties, etc.
Oh,
So just add that somewhere on your character sheet that you learned that.
okay. I'll put it power beam or something, I guess.
That's it. It could be a power, sure. Fafnir, Zenek, do you guys have anything you want to do here before we wrap up?
I mean, I'm still trying to learn alchemy. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, no, they have absolutely nothing to do with alchemy. You can't find anyone in town who has that specialty. You have
You
any
should come
interest in
do
this
blood
place,
with
Fafnir?
me.
Fafnir doesn't have anything productive to do here.
Okay. So the day starts getting towards the evening, and you guys are all packed up, along with the 4 Whisperstalkers you recovered. And you guys head out. The camera pans, turns around to see Nick in the very far distance flying towards Rosqual, homeland of the kobolds, and that is where the curtain will close on today's session. Thank you
That
guys for
scary
putting up with me about an
ogre.
hour late.
That scary ogre man's gonna get you, Nick. The one that I keep having nightmares about.
The puppet?
Yeah, the puppet ogre man. Coming for you. I smell it.
Well, we'll see.
He can't see them, but he can smell them.
That's true.
I'm just waiting for my my aspect to talk to me again. Eventually, someday.
Oh, yes, that's right.
The only thing it's ever said to me is, "You are the chosen," and that was it.
You've never tried talking to him either, to be fair.
That's true. I haven't. No, I haven't
And the
tried.
tablets have both been taken at the moment. That's probably why Krasdar and Grar have heard very little, as the tablets are far away from them.
I think we'll have some other surprises coming soon.
Well, I was going to have a big surprise for next session, but now I have to rethink things because Nick has decided to be a jerk and gone off by himself.
Oh no!
We
Oops.
could just kill off his character. That way we
No,
can
I have no
him in
intention
one
of doing
spot.
that.
Okay, what about deep frying the bird? Is that a no still, or can we work towards that?
You could, if you get home first, you could buy a 20-foot long, big old pot, get a lot of oil, and just start hellfiring it, and then just lure the bird into it, and there you go.
Well, I mean, I rode my my Griffin to the place, so he's
We are
I was just
no
speaking out
go
loud.
on collecting people, right? That idea is shot down. No one's interested.
Human trafficking?
No, just like more of a zoo.
Oh, jeez.
Is it a sex slave to make money off of, or is it a stupid exhibit we don't make?
I think it's more of a private exhibit.
You guys are fucked up.
Dude, I'll play the 5e campaign. We're fine.
There's a lot of content going around.
Have a good one. Thanks again, Whisper. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, you
See ya.
too.